All right. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome one, welcome all to the final cast and the final playoff match of this GSC season. It's going to be Fib2 versus KSB, Fake Item Box 2 versus Kessoku Band. I am Jaggy and I'm joined by Callum.
Hello, nice to meet everyone. Back for another finals, the penultimate one of the season. Happy to be casting, and I'm looking forward to seeing how this one goes.
Penultimate cast of this season, ultimate cast of this GSC season. We will be having a TT World Cup in another stream. So we're going to have to go through this really quickly as they are starting room. Let's go over the lineups real quick between Fib2 and KSB. By the way, Fib2 winning, I think, D9 last season, going to be looking to make it 2 in a row. And 2 in a row for this season alongside Fib1, who won D5. So at least as a team, at least in terms of morale, some momentum going into this one with a lineup of Yuto, Xavier, Mystique, Jason, and Merp. And do you have anything to say about this particular lineup before we move on?
I mean, I'm in FIB server along with half of the community, it feels like. And I mean, with someone like Pat One leading this team and how passionate he is with getting his team to be successful, like these guys play together a lot and they scrim a lot and they talk a lot. I can really see
Yeah,
a large amount of synergy between this team, and I feel like it's going to play to their
absolutely. And Yuto,
advantage.
I think Yuto getting first in this division. He's been around low div for a while, very experienced. And then we switch off to the next lineup real quick. Go over that in just for a quick second.
Yeah, so I'm going to
Rick
quickly speed
Stumps,
run this.
Rambo. Yeah,
Over
Rambo
Kuzoku Van.
subbing in. Rambo coming in as a super sub for this final. I'm very interested to see how he does. And in general, that bagging battle between Eric and Merp, two pretty decently experienced baggers for this low div, should be another interesting point. As we switch back over to Fib2 versus KSB, we are underway.
Yes, sir. So we have Jason POV for Fib, and we have Fricks for KSP. I'm gonna be starting with some bagging shenanigans. I hit out an 8. I'm not able to get that 8th place box, getting a golden. I guess the best would be to catch up.
Yeah, I mean, a
Right up
golden
there.
here is absolutely massive compared to other, but he opts not to keep goldening up. He wants to play it safe to not get that TC pass to him, and he does play very safe, keeping that 4th, which would be the play if Yuto were in first, but he's not. So I think he maybe could have risked it there, but it's gonna be a 2-4 for Fib here to start.
Yeah, definitely. Wonder if we're cheating a blue. We're seeing triple reds coming in, and he's able to avoid it. Very well done with the red shrimming in to avoid using the banana. Remember just saying the banana, but unfortunately it's not good enough, and Jason is taken out by Rambo. Is he going to take out a second time? No, he's able to avoid it. We're seeing KSP occupying all the middle spots. I imagine that's good for them.
Well,
Hopefully
pretty much
getting
all
more
the middle
blue.
spots and first. We are seeing a 1, 3, 4, 5.
Yeah, I mean,
and a good start too in the bagging battle too. We saw Merp sitting with a star there, playing it very safe. He's still trailing in the bagging battle, although not by much. One bill fall off, and it could really change up this bagging battle.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, looking at
That
it,
doesn't
it
look
does
to be
seem
the
like
case,
one
though.
of the baggers is going forward. Maybe Merp has pulled first of many
nice.
shocks in 9.
Is he chaining though? No, he might be chaining because of that.
I don't think he's. I don't think he is chaining. He's like sitting after the set. He's got it.
Yeah. And if you're Fricks here, given that information, what would you do with this mega?
I mean, with Yuto right behind him, and I believe one other, I guess you could try and stop and try and get them in the cave. I feel like Feb aren't gonna just dodge him.
Oh, it's a huge back though. He opts to
Nice, he's
schlag.
able to hit Yuto. That's top 2. This blue for first is not going to matter at all. Out the mega now. Maybe we're going to see it coming in.
No, he's in sniping range. He could get him. Maybe he can get him here.
Oh, good attempt.
Yeah.
This. I mean, if we could get something in Fricks is hitting the.
Fricks, that is a
No,
massive
he's missing the
mistake.
box. No, his team is coming up. Jason, and he's shocked off his punishment. Jason dodging, trying his very best to hit Sneaky, and is just unable to. And securing top 2 regardless for him. What a chaotic ending that was.
Yeah, I asked you what you think you would want to expect here with that mega pull. I mean, he's kind of in a rock and a hard place, right? With Fib occupying 1-3 there, 1-3-4 even at one point. Do you hold it till a potential shock, like late, or do you try to schlag the mid spots? Opted to schlag the mid spots.
I mean, I feel like if they're in the situation that they were in, where Fib was 3 of the 4 top 4 and they see if they see Fricks and a Mega, they're just not gonna use the shock. Like they have no reason to. So
Yeah,
I
but
think
I
I
mean
think
maybe a
stopping to
little bit
Mega was
early there.
probably the right play. I don't
Yeah.
know.
I mean, it was interesting because KSB were occupying really good spots, and all of a sudden, on the flip of a switch, you see Fib in 1-3-4. I'm not entirely sure what happened in the front of the pack. Probably quite a bit of back spamming going on, but chaotic first race nonetheless in favor of Fib. Huge result.
Yeah, it's a very, very chaotic one there. Wonder if it's gonna set a precedent for this match and series because yeah, there was a lot of like just people hitting stuff that they shouldn't be hitting and potential like almost team kills and I don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe just some warm up racing. Maybe just some warm up racing required from both of these teams after that one.
By the way, for those of you coming in, these are CY2 and OS's logos respectively, so don't worry about that. Just look at the team tags and the names, but nonetheless, yeah, we are going to be seeing Gardens come out here. Very, very much sigh of relief here for KSB, as this is a reset track that they desperately needed.
Yeah, I wonder what Jason's gonna do. I guess the obvious thing is to just run. Yeah, I mean, getting top 2 there. Maybe bring out these greens and try and take out Sneaky. We're gonna see it. Oh, I'm surprised that didn't hit.
Yeah,
I'm surprised that also didn't hit.
I mean, in that situation, you want to maybe go for a draft, and then Sneaky will kind of swerve wide, and then you can maybe hit him as Sneaky swerves if you don't get the draft. But he opted not to go for that. Draft does get bumped.
Oh, and he could that
Couldn't
have
see
been a
the
pen?
bagger. Yeah, I couldn't see whose bagger it was, but if it is a pen, it would be a -5. I don't see a world in which that's a 10.
Yeah, for sure. Jason getting a TC because of it. You hate to see it. And KSB sitting fairly comfortably in top 2-4 if he's unable to pass this. Doesn't look like it.
Yeah, so Trevor, yeah, there we go to Frix's Pav here. I mean, top 2 occupied here. Yuto's going to be taking the cut.
Are we going to see a red hit? No? Doesn't look like it. Yeah. Skipping Xavier there, so we're going to have one going up, so I don't think this is really going to be doing much.
Another TC for Jason as well in the other Pav. He's going to fall really far behind.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, at the very least, it's Garden, so like big catch-ups are possible, but if you're Jason, you're hoping Merp is in fact the 1 in 10. But it does seem like one of the baggers might have it already, like they're just kind of sitting there. So if I was to make a guess, I'd guess that KSB already has. Yeah, I mean,
it looked like Merp
just chomp, yeah.
Yeah. Yuto's in a very pressure-filled situation. He's able to avoid whatever backspams KSB's thrown out so far, but he's the only top spot for them. Massive pressure-filled situation. Top 3 now, though.
Yeah, for sure. Top 4 even.
No. So, yeah, top 2-4. That is Yuto in 3rd. Holding it down, really, Yuto. Avoiding any backs. He's really holding his own here, but it doesn't look like he's going to get anything out of it.
Yeah, pretty lucky. Triple Shins 4 coming in from Fricks. Top 3 secure.
Huge!
Oh, what a play from Fricks there. Just showing off to the crowd.
Very good recovery.
Securing
top 4 for KSB!
Top 4 for KSB. I'm pretty sure KSB were top 4 that whole time, no?
No, Yuto wasn't. No. Yuto was in 3rd most of that race, and then he fell behind last minute. And no. Yuto was definitely in 3rd, but yeah, top 4 at the very end.
Very nice response from KSB there. Being up around 10 after that. So yeah, very well played from them.
I gotta say, I didn't really put enough emphasis on just how cold that POW dodge was from Fricks.
Yeah, for sure. It's not something you'd expect to see in DA. Fricks is.
I mean, that's the play too. Not only would he have gotten partially target POW'd, but he would have dropped a shroom for a Fib player behind him. So that was a massive play there from him, 100%.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, okay, so it is Pat, so there's gonna be some Fib bias, but he did say Bagger killed Yuto, so we're gonna have to take a look at the rep chats to see if there are any potential pens. There was one bump in the flower bed though beforehand.
I mean, if you are Fib, I mean, they do have the POV up. If we can get a little
Yeah.
instant
It is
replay.
posted. It is
Yeah,
posted. I'm
Clyde
taking a
saying
look
it's
at
a
that right now.
-5, and yeah, I mean, if you,
Yeah.
I think it's a -5 as well. But I guess if like you want to be really biased towards KSB, you could say he could have avoided that. But like, I feel like that's putting unfair pressure on the runner. So yeah, I think 5's a very
Yeah, I
fair
mean, as long as it's
ruling.
not a fish, runner fault is usually not taken into consideration unless the runner fault is extremely egregious. Like, for
Yeah,
example,
that wasn't.
getting bumped and then falling off as an indirect result of the bump. Yeah, that's not the runner's fault at all. That's definitely a 5. But
Yeah,
we're gonna move on to BCW
case,
here.
so if that's the case, KSB you're only up 3 then, rather than 8.
Yeah.
Jason,
Let's show to Fricks here. Fricks is 5 seconds ahead, so let's default to him for now. He did get bumped in the very beginning, though, after the first boost panel. Did get bumped into that wall, so going to be falling behind.
no, almost getting so off there. I mean, I feel like on that ramp, it's like very rare for a red like that to actually hit. Because either it's going to be too early, you hit the ball, or it's just going to happen. What
Taking a
happened
quick
to
look
Fricks
at the
there,
bagging battle.
so-
Looks like Merp has a huge break. We saw Eric in 9th failing one of the wall bounces or the half pipe bounces. So Merp's gonna have a huge bagging lead right now.
Yeah, I mean, is Eric off again? No, he's not. Okay, yeah, it's
I think they're holding Bill.
Bert's got a solid like 3 or 4 boxes I'd say he can chain before he needs to fall off. But unsure what he's doing. Maybe he's already pulled it. If I was to make a guess, just from where he's sitting. But looking at the POV, yeah, he's just sitting there. So
Yeah. He definitely has
I'm
it here.
assuming Fib shock.
Are we gonna see any glitch takers here? We'll see.
Frick's gonna be Hail Marying.
Fricks should go
Yeah, it's
for
gonna
it
be Hail
here.
Marying and it doesn't work out.
Oh, I was gonna say if he could go
But-
for it, he should. But
Yeah, but I mean, fair enough. We do see Jason with Bill 8, so probably confirming Merp having shock even more. Very good position for Fib. Oh, what a back. Is it going to be using his build? No, he chooses to hold it.
yeah, I mean, now it's just a mini-map looking battle for a mini-map looking situation for us casters here.
Yeah, I mean, both our pubs are the 2 bottom spots. Jason with his bill. Frick's holding a star in 8, so I'm assuming that we're going to maybe see a TS on KSB here. Bill coming in, TSing 1.
Yep.
Frick's able to time it.
Doesn't TS him, though.
It missed.
It missed,
and
it
that
did.
drop. I mean, he recovers from the drop, but it's not amazing. Fib's still sitting in... Or is Fib 1? It's Fib 1, okay.
No, it was, yeah, it was
Fib
Yudo
top 3.
and
Are you sure that TS didn't land?
yeah, I mean...
Well, Blue coming in, still top
Not
2
sure.
for Fib. And I mean, Frick's coming up in his golden here, though. Is he able to maybe break this out, break the top 3? He seems like he's getting 1, but he gets a high air, and that's the top 3 for Fib.
Yeah, sorry for the shot confusion there, because it looked to me like, yeah, obviously Merp was gone for a while, but I mean, it didn't look like the TS landed, so the TS, if anything, would have been on to Yuto, so KSB shock potentially?
Possibly, yeah. I mean, if that's the case, then that's very good timing from Jason. They're able to dodge with his build the way that he did. And Fib getting a huge race from that. Oh, is there about the DC from KSB there? So we're going to be seeing a reset. But that's a really harsh top 3-5 from Fib. We've only been seeing like massive races so far. Like the smallest race so far has still been like over 15 points.
Yeah, I mean, it's only race 3, but yeah, definitely, even though it's a small sample size, yeah, all 3 races indicative of massive swings here. And yeah, what a match to cast so far. But besides the shot confusion, which I apologize for, nonetheless, it's still a very fun match to watch.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, one would naively assume that if Jason is holding Bill and Merp has gone in 10th and is not going further backwards, he would have the shock. But I don't know. Maybe these baggers just know something I don't.
Yeah. Or does it look? Wait, did one of the baggers have IIB on? For those of you that don't know, it's Ignorance is Bliss anti-cheat. It's a setting in Weemfi that has over the course of years messed up the bagging battle points. And a new rule was implemented either this season or last season to where any bagger that has IAB on will automatically get 10th every race. So,
I mean, maybe. Merp certainly doesn't, though. Unless for some unknown reason he decided to turn it on. I don't know. I think that was just. What are the endivs saying? I mean, the endivs look correct. I don't think either of them
for
have
the
it
most
on.
part, yeah. I mean, this scoreline is just merely the preliminary scoreline before any IIB applications.
I wonder if did any of the baggers bless us with a screenshot? No, they didn't. I guess.
Says he's not. Pat says they won't pen, but
Oh, okay. Well, that answers that question for us. I guess Merp
that
did
answers
have
the question.
IIB on.
No, Eric. Merp was saying to Eric, getting Eric to turn.
Oh,
on,
sorry. Yeah, Eric having
that's
it.
what I was
Yeah,
saying.
fair
Yeah,
enough.
yeah. If that is the case, then I guess fair play, some good sportsmanship from Pat and from Fib nonetheless.
Yeah, fair enough. I guess that's the wake up call you need just to double check that anyone watching, because there's definitely people who will not be as nice about it.
Can we take a quick look at the table though, if you have it set up, Astro, just to see kind of the running situation. I saw Yuto up there quite a bit though in those first 3 races. The division, yeah, he'll get it in a moment, but the Division 3 or Division 8 MVP rather has really shown his mettle so far in this match, really proving his experience in low div. As I mentioned, he's been in low div for a while now. He's arguably mid div quality in a low div team still.
Shout out the Celtic Nations goat.
Well, Yuto, I mean, I saw Yuto up there. He's gotten killed in the last part of each race basically, but I've seen him up there. The points don't indicate
18
it.
after 3 is like not even bad. I
Yeah.
mean, maybe bad for him, but he's up there a lot. He is just dying. I mean, his team's winning at the end of the day. So at the end of, and it's also playoffs where endivs don't matter even more. So.
And another talking point too. I've seen Rambo too, kind of holding his own a little bit up there as a, in a sense, a super sub for KSB.
Yeah, 2 people to definitely look out for. But I do feel like every player in KSB is like doing what it is they need to do. Like I'm not seeing any of them just kind of.
He did play in semis too,
at
actually.
the back.
Yeah.
No, there's no one in KSB that like was massive on the indiv charts or anything like that. Like their MVP was the Leby, who I believe finished like 8 for 9 for the indiv standing.
Yeah.
So
I mean, kind of maybe not to a T similar situation with LV2 in terms of like a massive comeback in the season, but kind of underdogs in this div are KSB. The so-called Retro Rewind team have found their way into the final, and so far down by 24 against the favorites in this match, Fib, and we didn't really get to get into our pre-match predictions. I would have predicted Fib 2-0, but you don't want to rule out KSB here though, and nonetheless they are in the final for a reason.
I mean, as the 505 D4 team, I'm not allowed to say that the favorites are allowed to win. So I'm expecting 2-1 as per.
Okay. I rarely go 2-0, but I have confidence in this Fib team, but we'll see.
Well, triple shrooms 8 is what you want to see. Sneaky somehow breaking 2 of his reds on himself like that. I've not seen that one very often. Jason choosing to use up his trip shrooms, so I'm not sure if that's just a sign that he's not.
Yeah, I mean, he's kind of far back. I can definitely see the play there, chaining a couple items together. If he can go for Star Rock, though, I mean, we'll see. Jason Y.
Oh,
Yep, there he is.
Oh,
Safe
what
play.
a play. Fair enough,
Safe
I'll
play.
take it. Oh, and
Oh,
he's hitting the fire snake. He didn't see it. That's
KSB
so
Fire Snake.
unlucky. Yeah, they're playing a 6v5 right now. What are we going to be seeing now in Blue Shell? I mean, I guess that's Jason kind of out the race for a little bit. Oh, never mind, it's getting thrown. And we're getting triple shrooms. Who's this backward 10? Murph is gone in 10 at the moment. So if I was to make a guess, I'd be seeing a fib shot coming in, and the KSB bagger is going back to do the strat, so he's not pulled at
Yeah.
9.
Oh, I don't know
Eric's
about
taking
that
rock.
though, Eric.
Two shroom rock? No,
Oh,
freaking
freaks.
fails it.
And
Both our
Jason failed.
POVs failing. Both our POVs failing the
Oh,
respawn.
they both got the bad
So,
respawn as well.
so yeah, now we're just stuck with both our POVs being gone in bottom 2. I mean,
And as I mentioned before, Yuto again though, up there. It looks like he's in third or fourth, the fourth, overtaking the Daisy. Hard to see who's in top 2.
yeah, I mean, it's pretty impossible for us. I mean, if you're Frisk, all you're wanting to do is like pray you pull a star because you're likely not getting in the respawn with them. Uh, we are seeing all of them go in. No
Yeah.
TS is coming in though, which I'm surprised about. I don't know. Are we maybe going to be seeing Jason dodge on the line or
Oh, I
something?
saw
We
a
are
pretty
choosing to
decent
see
top
that.
2. Top 2 for Fib though.
I mean, fair enough. Safe play and top 2, bottom 2 for Fib. I mean, I guess they could have been risky to try and TS one of their spots, but I guess if they've not got a clear sight line on any of them being in a dodge and they're top 2 anyway, like I can see why they just hold that. Like I don't disrespect the play at all.
I mean, you did see Mystique taking cut, but it looked like KSB took it alongside him, hence why they didn't use it. Mystique getting 8th is unfortunate. I think he might have gotten killed directly after. Either that or he failed the startup. I couldn't quite see, but still a good race there for the favorites. And I was starting to mention it before we saw a double rock fail from both our POVs. Eric going for the respawn when Merp was a good amount ahead there is, I mean, I wouldn't say questionable because GV takes a lot of finicky, not skill, but takes a lot of technique to make the backward strat, the second backward strat properly. But I would have liked to see Eric try to chain a 9 there, considering the break that Merp had. But yeah, it's another DC though. It's unfortunate these stoppages in play. We're gonna be having a lot of added time here if we're talking about soccer football terms. 20 minutes of stoppage time.
Oh, it feels like I'm playing a scrim.
Yeah, I know. Our LV2 scrims as of late have been like, oh, DC, oh, people joining late, oh, DC, oh no.
A unique one happened yesterday. Oh, we're actually playing CT World Cup, so I got a drop.
Yeah.
Because initially Celtic were meant to play Asia Pacific, but we were stuck on 4 out of 5 for the longest time. So I was like, okay, yeah, this is probably not going to happen. The match doesn't even matter, so like, we're probably just going to give free win. But then Latcoin shows up 5 minutes before I'm going to give free win. It's like, hey, I can play. So I have to find a sub for myself and play a match that doesn't even matter. Poor Lockie had to wake up at 6:30 a.m. for it. And I mean, we were able to find one eventually, but poor Avail, our opponents, I think they were waiting in total something like 40 minutes for this war to be played out.
And speaking of Avail, I mean, there's not a lot to talk about right now given the DCs and the nature of how the races have gone with both POVs and the back last 2 races. So I'm going to talk a little bit off topic here. Speaking of Avail, for those of you that have been around the community for a while, close your eyes, right? Now open them. Nash and President Evil are back in the community. Time really flies, doesn't it?
They're back after their like 4-year hiatus.
Yeah. Nash and President Evil are 2 names that were pre-COVID. I'm talking pre-COVID days. So it's interesting to see them back in the community.
Yeah, I remember Prez just from his Hall of Fame of being the go-tier lounge arbitrator back in like season 1 and 2 of Lounge. He was like the
Yeah.
main guy. Back when I was just a wee lad, brand new to the game, he was the one overruling everything and telling me that I was not good enough. That's that's a joke. That's a joke.
The
Peace and love. Peace and love.
lounge placements back then were a bit more arbitrary. Yeah.
Yeah, it was essentially just if you had experience playing in high div or in like the previous Skype plus lounge, you just kind of get assumed a spot. It's not like the current lounge system where like even if you're doing amazing at your
ELO.
placements, like the highest rank you can get is bronze. Like there are people who'd be like they join and they'd be given like diamond.
Yeah, based on their standing, their like reputation, and their like perceived skill level, rather than their ELO slash their points ranking nowadays.
Yeah.
That's how it was back in the day with Lounge, and Prez slash President Evil AV Prez was an arbitrator of the very, very early season. So
Yeah,
nice to
and
see him back alongside Nash for AV.
yeah, even if 16-year-old me was a little salty about getting put in bronze, we
Put this into
we
perspective. Also, put this into perspective. That one dramatic top 5 from AV on top of CB in that infamous match in MKPS. Prez and Nash, I think, were either just out of the community or on already out the door, almost out the door when that happened.
yeah,
Crazy to think about.
yeah, and that was back in
But
2020.
yeah, but nonetheless, we are back here. We're starting up race. I think this is race
This is
5
race
coming
5.
up.
Top 2, bottom 2
Yeah.
for Fib and Goldman's very respectable pick. I do like the DDR from KSB though, although it does kind of seem like they're a bit all over the place with their track picks. We got Waluigi Stadium, we got MC. Actually, I think that MC's from Fib. I think that might be a misclick. Yeah,
Yeah,
so we're seeing
yeah, it's
RWS
Fib. That's Fib.
from KSB. The two very sort of standard tracks for these spots. And we're seeing the MC from Fib.
Here we
The
go.
role is going to be given out.
Oh man,
So
you
those
gotta
are the
love to
picks
see
that with
some
the.
Mario Circuit.
This is taking me back to Wollywogs versus who is it they played in D7 again? Well, anyway, Wollywogs
Beyond,
picked that track a lot. Beyond, yeah.
beyond the universe. Yeah. Some hard
Golden
bagging.
Gold
You're
from
gonna
Fib.
expect to see some hard bagging here. Switch over to Fricks. He's gonna go for a bomb snipe if we can get that on the POV. Clips the grass
Only
to really
person he's
ensure
hitting is the Chomp, unfortunately.
nobody
We are
hits
seeing
it. Wow.
Jason on the other POV goldening up, trying to get another box in 6. Missing the chain, getting the. Is he going to get another one?
I'm in one.
Nope. So we're just going to be seeing Fricks running away first. Yuto doesn't really seem to have anything to take it out of him. Oh, but he
Oh,
does! He
what a
gets
snipe
banana
from
snipe
Yuto!
in! It's huge. He tries to retaliate, but it misses. Is Yuto going to be punishing him for that?
I mean,
Doesn't really seem
Fricks
like he's
was
just playing
doing all
defensively.
right.
Mystique punishing him instead. Fib gone in top 2 now.
Fricks did the right thing. He was in a line to prevent the draft, but the Nana was right in his face. Nothing
Yeah,
to
that
do
was
to avoid
very
that.
well done from Yuto there. I don't
Misses the
really
chain
see
as
the
well.
Shimrez doing anything. Yeah, so he just stuck with his single red. The only thing he can really do is try and slow down Jason.
Oh, one of the baggers running away with shock.
He
It's
does
the
make an
bagger
attempt.
that's
Good
going.
try, but it's not good enough.
The bagger that's under the bridge right now has it.
Good for them.
We'll see. We still
I'm
didn't
not
see
sure
whose
who
it is.
that is.
So.
Oh, well, we are seeing a bill coming in, so depending on whether this gets used, we're going to get our answer.
Oh,
So we
yeah.
can assume it's a Fib shot.
It's Merp. Yeah,
GC5.
Merp has it.
That's a possible for the one. No, he's able to get the
Oh.
ground star. So, able to avoid Xavier. And we're seeing a very good race for Fib. I think that's 2, 3, 4, 5 for Fib.
But a good shock prediction from KSB spacing out their dodges. Good work.
Yeah, yeah, for sure. So, any thoughts on that one?
And not many thoughts aside from the fact that Nana snipe was perfectly weighted from Yuto and really changed the complexion of the race around.
Yeah, right on the dip as well, given the minimal time to react and the minimal spacing. It's very well done from Yuto. Yuto needing to pay up for it, being that he was the one that picked this track. So
Yeah,
I'm glad that it paid
getting
out
his
for
money's
him,
worth.
getting a 2 for 5.
Yeah. I mean, those are the two plays of the game, really. The Nana Snipe and then the shock spacing / prediction from dunks.
Yeah, very well done from Dunks there. Or well, I guess Dunks was more like the lucky person that dodged. I guess a better thing to
Yeah.
say would be well played from KSB.
I mean, you still got to give them credit where it's due as a team. They're spacing out their dodges as they
Yeah.
needed to do.
Yeah, for sure. Seeing a Yoshi Falls coming in from KSB, I like it. I'm a Yoshi Falls enjoyer myself, so
I love Yoshi
glad to
Falls.
see,
It's love
I'm
hate.
glad to see some representation. People with good taste for once. Parkway coming from Viv, another, I think, underrated track. I know it's got a little bit of a reputation as being the haha funny troll track, but I
A
think
funny
it's
GAMP troll track, but also a JX staple. I mean, it's become a part of the mainstream over the last year or two, a little bit.
glad to see it. We are seeing it coming in, so wonder if Fib do feel like they have some innate advantage in it, because it's not every team that picks this.
Oh, Jason opting not to go for a potential draft onto 1, though. I find that a little interesting, but we'll see how
Yeah,
this turns
hitting
out.
box 7, sneaky preventing that box 8. Very, very important on this track, especially considering the cannon and the build
Switch over to
situation.
Fricks, though. I want to see how well he works around Yuto's potential backspans. Let's see how well Yuto works around backspans from dunks.
Well, I mean, he is working around Yutos with his wheeling. Doesn't really seem like Fib or Yuto is doing much at the moment, just choosing to play more defensively, which I respect. Or maybe he just has a shroom second. I guess we'll see in a second. He is getting fibbed by Dunks, though,
Oh,
and Frisk is using his shroom, securing a
yeah,
pretty
he had to burn it,
pretty
though. He
top
had to
2.
burn it.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, definitely. Even with the cuts, that's KSB top 2, KSB top 3, I think, even. Or for a second anyway, with the data
No,
coming
look,
up,
Mystique's
split
coming
in the
up.
top
Mystique's
2.
coming up. There he is, yeah.
Yeah, so and Frisk not really able to do much about it, so we're just, as your KSB, you're just relying on Dunks to take him out. But I mean, even with him being in second, he's not much of a threat. I think they're fine to just let him live for a little bit. I mean, with these
An
triple greens, I mean, there's
interesting
not.
little pointer there is I didn't see Dunks taking the tight line there. He's opting to go wide. You know, the meta has evolved over the last couple years to where that line that Fricks took is the proper line, but we'll see what happens here if Mystic can.
Oh, and a nice double back
Whoa,
attempt from Mystique there. Just
almost.
unfortunate that it clipped the triple green. Pretty lucky from Fricks there.
Yeah, good work around
Retaliating
there
with the
from
red.
Mystique and from Fricks.
Yeah, for sure. I mean,
It
not
looks like
really
his
too
shot
much.
was still. Wait,
I
bagger
believe so,
stop.
unless that bagger 9.
Oh,
I guess that's a fib shot. Mystique
fib
coming up
shock,
and
fib
getting into
shock.
one.
Yeah, they just pulled it too. It looked like.
That seemed like it for sure. I mean, Mystique getting one, so KSB just. I mean, unless there's a blue and maybe Fritz can combo or something, but it
Oh,
does seem
wheelie
like.
lock! He wheelie locked! Oh, man!
Oh. I mean, maybe this gives Jason the opportunity to pull the blue and secure the one. I mean, Shroom 5, like. I mean, these top 5 spots seem pretty safe unless he gets backed. Like,
Yeah, I was
but
gonna
he's
say
will
hold the
secure the
shroom,
winning race.
secure fifth by taking cut. Yeah, that's the right play there from Jason.
And it's able to be capped. So that's a 1-4-5 from Fib there.
In my head, I'm like, please don't chain the shroom, don't chain the shroom. He didn't, so that was, you know.
I mean, there's
safe
no
play there.
reason for him to, like. Best case
Yeah.
scenario. I mean, I think the other Fib member was like bottom 2. So even if he is able to get a hit, like best case, Fib gains like a spot. Was that another DC?
It looks like
DC,
it.
DC number 3 after 5 races.
Oh man! So it looks like it's gonna be one of the teams having their resets gone.
Ugh.
That is, yeah.
Yeah, I
Fib
mean.
resetting. That was their second, at least. I don't know if it's their third. It looks like it's their second because the first reset was from KSB.
Yeah. Any future resets will be a -20 for Fib.
Fib, yeah. I don't know. Weemfi's been pretty screwy as of late too. I'm not
I
sure.
mean, Wiimfi has maintenance around this time every Sunday.
Hmm.
So Wiimfi's always a bit dodgy around like 1 to 3, 1 to 4 EST. But
And then
hopefully,
Saturday, like 11 p.m. as well is usually like a hotspot, or sorry, at 2 p.m. Eastern is a hotspot as well.
yeah, I mean, hopefully once it hits like 0-0, it'll be a little bit more stable. But I mean, there's not really like an individual person you can blame for this. Like, you can't blame the host for it. It's 3 separate people that have DC'd, if I'm not mistaken. So it's just Weem5 being a custom
Yeah,
fan server, unfortunately.
it's one of those unfortunate realities of MKWii being a quote unquote like pseudo esport, whatever you may say. This is an unfortunate reality of that.
Yeah, I mean, we're fortunate to even be in a situation where we can play these matches. Like,
Yeah,
yeah,
I
it's
mean
annoying, but
this game will always be a part of my heart. I mean, I will continue to advocate and push forward until the day I die.
yeah, but even though the servers are like not amazing sometimes, like the fact we even have them in the first place is still a blessing, considering the
Yeah,
game was meant to die in 2014.
yeah.
I know
All
we're
right, so
getting
they
to the. Sorry, I was
go
gonna
ahead.
say we're getting to the
No,
point
you go
where
ahead.
Weemfi's approaching double the length of how long the MQWE servers were up for. Next year, it's gonna hit
Nintendo
that.
Wi-Fi connection. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
still
nutty.
kicking. And I mean, GSC is still alive and still doing well. I mean,
No, I'm pretty
nine.
sure Wi-Fi's on the Nintendo Wi-Fi servers at this point in time.
Well, it shut down in 2014. I know Wiimfi's been around since before the shutdown, but like from effective use, I guess you could say. I think 2026 is when it hits double because that'll be 12 years.
Yeah.
A Nintendo Wi-Fi connection, at least for MKWii, was around for 6, which does seem like a very short time. Like in retro, like you can still play like a lot of like Xbox 360 games on their original servers, like like Call of Duty 4, for example. That game's for 2007. You can still play on the original servers.
Oh my. Yeah, that those were the days.
I
I
miss
mean,
that
my
game.
fondest memories were MW3 because I was barely around for MW2, but I mean, I was old enough for MW2. I just didn't play MW2 very much.
No,
Um,
my first one was Modern Warfare 3 as well. I'd say
oh
the
man, I
first one
once
that I
got a
really got into was Black Ops 2 though. What a game that was.
Black Ops 2. It's a love hate, but I think Black Ops 2 is one of my more loving type games.
I feel like I feel like people have been like I feel like nostalgia's like been good for that game. I see nothing but
Nostalgia,
like
yeah,
I see nothing but praise for that game now.
yeah. I mean, I think inherent or as a whole, like okay, zombies was better for Black Ops 1, but online was better for 2, than compared to 1, and then Black Ops 2 versus MW3. I think MW3 was more nostalgic, but Black Ops 2 had a better online, and then MW2 had the best online of all of them. It's no discussion,
I'm
no debate.
I don't know. Apparently the newest one's meant to actually be quite good, but I've not played a Call of Duty since Modern Warfare 2019, and that one was a bit disappointing.
Yeah,
So I don't know. Maybe
I
I'm in the process
I
of
okay.
building a new PC. Maybe I'll end up getting Black Ops 7 once I can
My
get something that
fondest
can run it.
Call of Duty memories were one getting a crossfield tomahawk or oh yeah, it was a crossfield tomahawk kill in that really small. It was Dome in Modern Warfare 3, so maybe not a huge flex, but also Black Ops 2 Town. I used to grind that all the time.
Mine's is probably. I don't know if you played Black Ops 3, but I got Dark Matter in that game.
BO3 I played some, yeah.
And also, I really loved Modern Warfare Remastered, like the one you got for buying the premium version of Infinite Warfare, which I think is a pretty overhated game. If I'm being honest, I think that game is not bad. But Modern Warfare
Yeah.
Remastered was so much fun. I love that game.
Wait,
I hope
okay,
I hope
two
everyone's.
things. Go ahead
On you go.
first.
On you go.
You go.
Nope. I was gonna just say I hope everyone's enjoying our rambling on. I do apologize. We just
I mean,
it's
there's not much
difficult
we
when there's
can
been 3
do.
resets. Like
Sorry for accidental pins. I have touchscreen laptop, Jesus. But yeah, there's not much we can do or talk about right now, considering the 3 resets. But two things. One, is that Klein? I haven't seen that man in forever.
Klein of AV Klein
Klein, like
coming back.
MO Klein?
What
No
are
way.
AV cooking? Or is he coming back as well?
Oh, you got
seeing this?
AV Nash, AV Prez. You got Trevor coming back. You got Klein coming back. Oh my God. Highest town round, I don't remember. I think it was in the 40s. But
I remember I got to like
I'm gonna
round.
play town. I'm gonna play town and
Right.
stream it one of these days, so I can really get a for sure high score.
I still play Black Ops 3 zombies from time to time. Like just the custom zombies is really fun. I think
Yeah.
like the highest vanilla round I got to in Black Ops 2 was like I remember I played Diarize. It got to like round 40 and I thought that was like I thought I was like Syndicate, you know, after doing that. But I don't know, I was too impatient to like grind for high rounds. I just end up getting bored and would end up doing something stupid that would kill me.
Yeah, I mean, getting bored in zombies is kind of normal after a while. If you're like, oh, it's too easy. Here we go again, another round. But it's when you get bored and it's when you take your eyes off the ball. That's when you're like, oh man, shoot, I should have paid more attention and got a higher round.
It's just cycle. They want you addicted. Anyway,
No, it's a cycle. It's like you play well for a while, you take your eye off the ball, you get bored, and then you die, and you're like, ah, man, and you regret the last 2.5 hours that you played. Even if you get a high round, it's like I could have gone higher, right?
could be an analogy for we see time and
Could be an
time again
analogy
people
for.
saying they're quitting the game, and what do
Oh
you see 2
God.
weeks later? They're back. They want to reach a higher round, a higher division, a higher rank, if
The
you will.
cycle of MKWii.
Ugh.
Only a few people have successfully broken it.
I'm gonna be like in my 40s and still playing this game. I swear to God.
I think someone that comes to mind in terms of successfully breaking this not cycle, but like riding off into the sunset on a high. Maybe like Sean Tanney, I think is someone comes to mind. He hasn't played in forever. He's, XD1, but he hasn't been like in the recent meta. I'm sure a lot has changed since back then, Sean Tanney days.
Someone else who can think of, but like, yeah, no, I could totally see myself like 5 years from now
Larry
still playing this
winning
game.
Exalt 2019, and then after that, like disappearing into the shadows.
You gotta respect it. The aura.
Yeah, winning in IRL land and then running off into the sunset. I remember Larry. Anyway, DDR coming out here. Finally, we're gonna be going back into this. Hopefully, no more resets, and if there is a reset, it'll be a -20 for Fib specifically.
Right, well, is Jason going to get his box 8? Sneaky
Hard
once
bagging
again,
is Jason.
preventing it from
Hard bagging.
happening. How long is
Oh,
it gonna
switch over.
be
Yeah.
for?
Ooh.
Frick's getting TC'd. We do see that Jason did in fact cave in. KSB being gone in 8, pulling the golden 7, but because he's so far behind, he can't just hold it for the car. He needs to catch back up.
Yeah.
Oh, and a second TC for our Povs. Able to pass it to Fricks, but
Ooh.
Fricks lagging it back. But I mean, like, maybe he's able to get it back, but it doesn't look like it, so he's just going to have to tank it here. Will we get something good? I guess we're never going to find out. On our POV, Jason did pull a golden.
Oh, wait, did someone... Oh, I saw spin out. I just saw spin out in the Ultra. Oh, wow. There could have been a potential troll. I'm not sure. I saw spin out in Ultra.
Guess I'll find out in a little second.
Dangerous.
Or after the race.
KSB looked like they were taking the Ultra. 2 of them were.
Yeah, I mean, that's a risky one. I feel like, yeah, if you're one of the baggers in that situation, if you're taking that in a star, you need to be a little more aware. In our other POV, Jason did go pull 8. Frisk taking Ultra here, able to take it well. Yep,
Oh,
yep,
bonks
easy
the
coming out.
wall. That's good recovery
he's
though
still
from
alive.
Frick. That's very good recovery after bonking the wall. He gets that last second hop to avoid the dirt.
Blood though. We do see Jason and the other POV going into his bill. Are we going to be seeing a shock? I'm guessing not. So I'm guessing we're seeing KSB and Fib are doing what KSB were doing on BCWii and cycling their dodges. But
Okay.
looking at it, it doesn't really seem like KSB need to use. Well, they are one. Maybe they could try get like a shock into set, maybe. But even then, that's a risky
Fibber
play. Never
one.
mind,
There's
they
the
got
blue
blue. Not
again.
needed at all. So I'm guessing we're just going to be seeing this being held. And that's a top 2, maybe even top 3 for KSB. And yeah, bottom 2 for Fib. So well played on them. getting
Unfortunate
that.
for Fib though, there were 2 blues onto them as they were running it up.
Yeah, I mean 2 blues and shock from KSB is very unfortunate. Even more
Keep a
unfortunate.
very
if it was
close eye on the pen situation. Keep a very close eye on the pen situation. I saw 2 of KSB taking Ultra Lap 2, and there was some spinning out action, ladies and gentlemen.
Well, Fresker's
This is
saying
not
that
good for
Fresker's on the contrary. Well, Fresker's saying they have not 1 but 2 pens. So
Here we go,
I'm very
ladies and gentlemen.
interested
I mean,
to see what's
I knew it was
going
trouble
on.
because it is virtually impossible to fish in Ultra, and it's virtually impossible to spin out from anything other than a star. You can't get nanas up there.
So we're
You can't get.
seeing pen number 1.
Oh,
Yep,
man.
that's a -20. That's a brutal
go.
-20. What happened? Merp just starred one of the baggers or one of the runners taking Ultra.
I'm taking a look at it right now. I just
-20.
opened it.
Oh wait, this is our POV for both pens.
It's 1
supposedly.
POV. It's 1
I think
POV onto 2.
That's 2 stars, surely. Like, what else could have happened?
Here's okay. So you don't see the other KSB member at all until he gets starred. So, but there's no way to fish there. I mean, there's virtually no way to fish. It has to be a pen. Has to be for the other POV.
For sure. I mean, what I'm wondering though, Dunsk is able to shroom after, so I don't know if like it was just lag on his end. I'm not sure if he just picked up a ground shroom, but he does get stopped. So I think like at the very least it's a -20. I'd maybe like to have something maybe be slightly longer just to see if that's enough for the other.
No, I mean
runner,
Clyde
but, like,
did
I think
verify
that's
it's
a
enough.
-40.
I did rule it as a ref as enough. We'll get more opinions, but so far it's looking like a -40 on top of Fib. But nonetheless, moving on to this race. Bagging battle is extremely tight here.
Blue holding.
Oh, we're seeing a blue from Frisk, and we're just going to be holding that. So is Jason able to penetrate into this? Nabatisi pass doesn't really seem like. Merp is slightly 10. Jason getting comboed, so I don't know if we're going to be.
Oh, Frisk through the blue. We saw Mystique getting into 1, yeah.
Coming in, anything substantial happening? Yuto, NS-Farm. I don't know if we're going to be seeing a shot coming in. It doesn't seem like Eric is just chaining 9, it looks like. Bill coming in from Fib here. Or KSB even, sorry. So I would assume that Fib has the shot. Maybe we're going to be seeing one here with Jason and his star. Or maybe not. Maybe it might be shockless then, if that's the case. But one of the baggers going forward, so KSB and star. Oh, and KSB pulling the shot right.
Oh, double dodge.
Brutal if you're Fib. I believe, if I'm not mistaken, that shot was pulled in 9 right at the line. I'm guessing that the shot was just pulled at that point. Xavier dying on the line.
bottom 2 as well.
I mean, that's a swing of like 60 points plus in the past 2 races for Fib, if that does indeed get ruled a -40. Not completely out of it. Fib has a little lead going into this, but like that must hurt for the motivation. I'll be very interested to see if Fib is able to come back from this and still secure a win. It's still very possible for them. barely lost that race, if I'm not mistaken, or barely won that race. Sorry.
Yeah.
So
And if you're Fib, I mean, what an absolute flip of a switch this war is. It's a confirmed minus 40 on DDR. On top of that, this race on MC3. I mean, let's go back to DDR for a moment, right? That's a very infamous troll spot going back years and years and years. Even the best of baggers fall victim to it. Including, I remember like the very first time that really became an infamous troll spot was with Roy. Throwback to Roy. That's an old name too, an old head. Trolling, I think, 2 people on that spot once. And yeah, very, very difficult as a bagger to avoid a troll there. I mean, I'm not gonna blame Merp fully for it, because if you take the risk, it's a calculated risk, but that's just one of those things that just happens in this game. Just like Moonview Highway truck bumps in
yeah,
lap 1, it's just one
that's
of those things that happens.
definitely like a top 5 infamous trolling spots.
Yeah,
Along with
yeah.
that and Goldmine and Waluigi Stadium half pipe. Like there's just I feel like there's unwritten rules and like scenarios for like very specific niche bagging spots, and
But
that's one
I
of
mean,
them.
with all things considered, it's only a 17-point deficit here for Fib. I mean, if you're Fib, you just regroup, goldfish memory, just keep going. You still have 4 races left, or 5 even.
Yeah, I
5.
mean that one race was a minus 63 for Fib, including the 2
Ooh.
trolls.
But
And they're
no, as I'm
only
saying,
down
goldfish
17.
memory here, only down 17, but we do see Jason wreaking havoc with Reds early switching over to him just for a moment.
Oh, we're gonna see a hit. We are seeing one hit. Uh,
Yep.
I believe they're gonna be 2-3 after the cut. Or what that 3-5? Frisk
Oh,
getting the start on Jason. Brutal. Oh, and then unfortunate blooper to TC from Xavier. You hate to see it.
indeed. And Merp winning out in the bagging battle. Now, the bagging battle's been fairly even in terms of who's been in 10th, who's been in 9th, etc. We'll take a look at the bagging battle for a little bit. There's not going to be much action for the next like 5-6 seconds here. So we'll see seeing Merp stop for a moment before going back.
Yeah,
Is a
Murph is
bomb? No, I
very
was going to say
slightly down.
Frick's had back bomb there, opted not to.
Maybe see something in the cut, some huge play, and that doesn't look like it. Able to take the golden strat, getting box 4, clipping off road, but getting a red in the process and using that to his advantage, able to take Rambo out.
And
I
it looks like
assume
Merp is running away with Shock as well, by the way.
Xavier using his bill, not dodging, probably the right play there. I mean, we are seeing. I mean, Fib are most of the top spots here, so I'm guessing we're either going to be seeing no shock or just a shock to prevent them from taking cut. Just assuming on what Xavier says that they have dodge wise, I would assume.
Oh, huge pow from Fib, I would assume.
Yeah, that's huge.
No, they actually used their bill? Maybe not. Oh, it was an earlier bill. Yeah, it's a Fib pow.
Fair enough. I mean, Jason and his star, we're going to be seeing a shot coming in last second, perhaps.
Surely there would be a shock here if they have one.
I mean, they don't really need it, to be fair. I mean,
they don't need it. Yeah, I was going to overtake second, but still.
Oh, is Rambo going to get on the line? He hits the net and gets ready as a consequence of it. That's a bomb, too, for KSB.
Yeah, you didn't need to shock there. Second was already broken.
Yeah, I mean, do you think Rambo would have died regardless of hitting the banana? I feel like if he didn't hit that nana, he would have probably passed the line in time, right?
Yeah, I think so. It looked to me like he would have barely passed it.
Yeah.
So
I mean,
Fib,
big race for
back.
Fib. Goldfish memory, indeed.
Bouncing back from that minus 60 something race in DDR.
Oh, that's gotta be like record contention. Has there been much worse races than a minus 63?
I mean, there have been minus 40s before, a couple times.
But minus 40 combined with like a plus 20
bad race. I think there was once. I think it was I want to say MV versus Astra a couple seasons back, like 3-4 seasons ago. There was a double troll from Yoshi Chris on MV, and they also lost that race pretty bad. It was I think it was a playoff. It was a 3rd seed eliminator, like last match of the season, MV versus Astra.
Ooh.
and MV lost pretty badly in that one to Astra. That was MV's last GSC showing, from my recollection.
Maybe that's what ended it all. Maybe that killed the team because we've not
Maybe
really
that's
seen
what
them
killed
again.
MV, and as a former MV member myself, it was heartbreaking for sure to watch.
Are there any
I
of
was
the like
one clause.
MV? Are you still in the MV server? Is it still active? Or is it
It's
like just a
very
bit of a
minorly
graveyard?
active. I'm not in the server right now, but I hear it's still slightly active.
The Monday. I remember back in like GSC season 1, around that time, like MV was one of LV's original ops for some reason.
Yeah,
We were just in their divs
MVLV,
every season. We were
MVRS
scrimming
was a
them all the
huge
time.
rivalry. But we'll see here. KC coming out. 4-point deficit, ladies and gentlemen. 4 points. You can't get any more nail biting than this.
Yeah, the
And
they're
some
just
more
making
hard
them more
bagging.
interesting.
I mean, I don't think you should hard bag on KC though.
Not to this
That
extent,
hard.
anyway. But I feel like KSB have been doing that like every race.
Essentially, yeah, I've
Like,
seen that.
yeah, it needs to be different ones as well. Like, it wasn't Frisk last time. Like, I think this is the first time we've really seen them hard bag, to be honest. But I guess they just have the mindset of like get Billy and have it matter, and it has mattered. There's been a lot of Billies this war. Frisk it does
And
in fact
Billy,
get that
speaking of,
Billy. There we go.
oh man.
So especially on this track where it's a sitting track and you can just spam boxes in 9. Like, hopefully we're going to be seeing a KSB shock as a result of that.
Yeah, top 2 though. A top 2 for Fib though so far with Yuto and Mystique running it up.
Yeah, I mean, if we are seeing that shock, it does look like one of the baggers does have the shock based on the interactions. So, I'm trying to distinguish who it may be, but if I was to make a guess, I'd guess that it's it'd be KSB. I mean, Merc just dropped the star for first, right? So,
Ooh, that was a close red.
seeing I'm
If it's
assume we're gonna
KSB
be.
shock here, I think a TS would be too predictable, but you don't really have much else of a choice.
I feel like they need to do something though, because I mean, if we're kind of running away in top
They're in
spots,
2 dodges, but they're not
doing
shocking.
really
Surely
well.
they don't have it then. Yeah.
Bill, what's up?
What? I'm confused. I mean,
I
unless
was
like
going off
they
of what you
lost
said,
it.
but that
I
surely they
mean,
don't have it at this point. I saw Eric
Time.
for a split. Yeah, they don't have it. They surely don't have it. They would have shocked there for sure.
Landing.
well, why would Jason stop like that then? Yeah, no, Merp is back dropping stars, so I'm really not sure what
Wow.
happened.
Oh my god. You surely have to use it at that point. You're falling further back. They're 1-3-4. You surely have to use shock if you have it, right? Maybe it's shockless. I don't know. Maybe you lost it. There it
Or
is.
maybe last second. Yeah, I mean that would make sense. You're still getting blued on the line.
Oh,
Nice
2-3.
Nice salvage from KSB there.
Yeah.
Oh, maybe not. Maybe not. Is that a bottom 2 for KSB? I think
Eric
I
did
think
lose
that's the
shock.
case that's a
Okay,
winning
to
race
confirm,
for-
Eric did lose shock.
That's unfortunate.
I wonder how. I mean, he was in a position where the runners could have trolled him. I had to think he lost
Maybe.
it
I
from
mean,
troll it.
I guess that, and that's like, yeah, unless he must have got like back bombed or something like that. He pulled it. Okay, so according to Merp, he pulled it in 9th, went past the ramp, then fell off and got in 10th.
My god.
So I guess he just got bumped off or something. Who knows?
Wow. I mean, that is like the mistake of the war, surely, if they lose it. If they lose
Also,
this
Merp,
war, that...
Merp, can you play the war, please? Stop watching us. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, he did provide some much-needed context to that race, to be fair.
That's true. I mean, he is providing the entertainment. Like this is he's the reason why the war's so close.
I mean, I don't mind that at all. Thank you, Merp, for that piece of knowledge.
But also get back to bagging.
So, okay, so I mentioned a 4-point deficit. It's a 3-point deficit on the other end of the coin now, but still only a 3-point deficit. I mean, this is prime time here. This is crunch time, stoppage time, and we're gonna see who comes out on top.
Seeing BC free coming in really could be anyone's game. I'm looking forward to seeing how this one goes.
All right, BC3. This is an absolute wild card, no matter what div you're in. And,
For sure. I feel like this has got to be like we're seeing Hart setting and Jason conceding yet again.
Oh, a bomb snipe on the other POV, surely from KSB, getting into top 2. That was a huge bomb snipe, whoever that was.
Oh, Frisk is still
Oh,
alive. The cut is not blocked. Yuto's going for it. He's able to
recovery.
make it.
Switch to Jason real quick. Mystique's going for it. Jason's going for it as well. They both make.
Oh, Jason making it somehow. He's able to recover. I gets hit out in the process because he wasted a shoe. He's not able to catch up.
Bomb snipe
He
onto
changed
Fricks on the other POV. Slows down and gets a back ran onto X. Whoever that is, I forget. But huge play from Fricks. We didn't see it, but I was taking a look at it. He slows down on a bomb snipe attempt. And Fricks holding his own now.
Backing tight. Oh, fuck.
Oh, man.
Oh my goodness. I'd favor like the majority of the top spots. It seems the bagging battle is extremely close. If you're Rambo, you need to get that cut blocked. And you
Jason
need to
does have a Shroom in
CSB
fourth.
unblocking.
Still looking at, see if he can maybe get something
it is
out of
blocked.
this. No.
But Jason choosing to keep it blocked, probably the correct play to do, forcing KSB
Yeah,
to unblock
it is the
the run
correct
cut.
play.
And yeah, cut is remaining blocked, so doesn't look like there's going to be much impact in terms of spot change.
Yeah.
Jason able to avoid both of these
Ooh.
greens, getting avoiding the T-power as well, dropping some greens, and it does look like one person does hit it. So absolute chaos going into this last turn.
I mean, this is pretty typical BC3 pack. I mean, top 2 though for Fib nonetheless. And once again, I've mentioned him before. He's been up there so frequently. The Division 8 MVP, Yuto, really locking it down here alongside Mystique in second. We might see an Ultra Taker. No Ultra Takers from KSB.
So what if KSB got bumped off by Jason? They're taking the cut, and we're going to be seeing a shock coming in. I believe that's
preventive
Respawn
shock
dodging
take.
him. Yeah, I mean
shock.
preventive and. Oh, is that Fib shock? Okay, my bad.
Yeah,
I mean,
prevent them from taking it.
Yeah, fair enough. So yeah, we're gonna be seeing top 2-4 being secured thanks to that. This Mega is doing nothing to break that. These Reds also doing nothing to prevent that. Unless is that Fib? That's Xavier. I think that could be a top 2-4-5 for Fib there.
Good recovery from Xavier. I mean, unfortunately, we didn't see it in the other POV, but earlier in the race, Fricks had a bomb thrown at him. He slows down hard to avoid him, backs Xavier in his face. But nonetheless, Xavier coming back towards the end and clawing his way back up.
Yeah, I mean, KSB need a huge final race here if they want to clinch win number 1.
Wow.
Tie is not possible given the penalties, I believe. So, no, never mind. Tie is possible. My bad. I forgot the I forgot the -5 earlier. So, yeah, big, massive race needed. I believe a top 3-7 is required to tie. Yeah, top 3-7-9 required to tie. So maybe KSB can perform miracles, but if I was a betting man, I'd be saying that BC3 would be securing win number 1 for Fib. Your predictions becoming.
For those of you just coming in to lay the foundation here of to give you guys a narrative, this scoreline might look weird. Because Fib got a double star troll in DDR on the cut, and they're still up by 24. That really goes to show their dominance and them being the favorites. But race 12, last race, we'll see what happens. Or is this race 11 or 12?
This is race 12.
12, okay.
Yeah, I mean, Fib showing why they were the dominant team in this div. doing a very respectful 8-2. They just need this one last race to secure it. Jason missing a box there. It doesn't really seem like he's going to be punished too much from that. Unfortunately, Frisk getting the TC that he probably would have gotten.
Yeah,
Just having
Fricks
to tank
opted to
it.
just run it up. He didn't want to fall too far behind.
I mean, fair enough. If you're KSB, you need a big race. You need to break those top spots. It doesn't seem like they were really able to do it. So Fib just running away with it in 1-3 at the moment. Even if they get one, they lose. Like they need to do everything in their power to get Yuto out
The
of there.
pressure is on Super Sub Rambo coming in the semifinal and the final here as an extra body that was needed. But he's been holding his own, Rambo. He's been one of KSB's bright spots. Can he make a difference here? Doesn't look like he's in position to, though.
Oh, it does look like Eric in the bag of POV. He was 10th, but he's lost Bill. And then he hits a car in the process again. Merp getting into 10th from that. That could be crucial misplay from him. Because KSB needing every opportunity they can possibly get to get shot and get a win.
He's still up there, yeah.
Yeah, no, Merp very securely in 10th. Jason getting a very unlucky TC4. You hate to see it, especially in the situation that they're in. First taking...
Oh, Fricks, no! I was about to say, Fricks is in a position to chain Mega and maybe get third place out, get Mystique out. That pretty much is the war right there. That mistake is the war, pretty much.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I think
Huge
there's no way
misplay.
we're getting Yuto out of one, so...
I was going to say
Right,
maybe
sure
he can get third out, but he can't get third out anymore from that car hit. That is game.
Yeah, just that hit of the car and then Eric's hit of the car in 10th is probably what's securing it for Fib there. If I was to, like, pin it on anything else.
Game, set, match. Fib 2 have secured match 1 after a very dicey DDR race. Really able to show their mettle and show who they are.
Yeah, I mean, winning by over 30 despite minus 40 in pins in finals is... It's like quite a domination that you don't often see in these finals matches. But it's hard to argue that Fib were not the better team. Like, they were the ones up in the front, they were the ones controlling, and they were also the ones, I believe, getting the most shocks. So
yeah. I mean,
it was very hard to argue that they don't deserve it.
I mentioned in the middle of the war, bagging battle was even, but it really swung. I mean, it was slightly favored for Merp if you were to... Merp was doing a bit better by the point I had mentioned that, but it's been all Merps in that second half of the war, despite the DDR trolls.
The DDR trolls was Merp saying that he needed to lock in, and that's exactly what he did.
I think also Eric did make a couple of mistakes too. I mean, falling off in KC, falling off with shock, hitting a car in 10th in this race, as you mentioned.
Yeah, so what happened was, well, what I think happened was, he was 10, he hit a box 10 and got Bill. So if, for those that aren't aware, pretty obviously, the easiest way to lose Bill is to hit a car. But what happened was he hit a car, but because of the way he hit it, he couldn't get out of the way in time for the second car, so he ended up hitting a second car. And because of that, Merp got into 10th, and I don't think Merp would have gotten into 10th if if Eric, only hit one car.
Yeah, that makes sense. I mean, yeah, it's one of those unfortunate situations. Unless it's, I don't know, I couldn't get a perspective on his POV of whether he could have prevented it or not. But yeah, that double car hit in a row definitely kept him back, and I think that was just a microcosm of the entire narrative basically surrounding this match, that KSB really couldn't hang with Fib in that particular match 1.
Yeah, I mean, Yuto 115, Mystique 110.
Ridiculous. He could have gotten more. You know how unlucky he got in the first 3 races. He could have gone 130.
Yeah, he was on, I believe he was on like, what, 18 after 3?
Yeah.
And then after that, scoring 97 in 9 races. So, very well done from him.
Indeed.
Yeah, plus 33, minus 40 penalties. It's not every day you see that.
And maybe Pat one can confirm this in chat, or anybody else that's from Fib can confirm this, or whether you know. Xavier has been in the community for A long time. I mean, he's been low div mainly, but he's been in the community for a long time. I think he might have won GSC once, but I don't remember if he has. I think was he with Fib 2 last season?
I don't. Yeah, I think he was. I think he was in the
Oh, okay. He's been like he hasn't played every season, he's been off and on in the community, but seeing Xavier win a GSC crown. No, he wasn't in
He wasn't.
he
Oh,
was
never
not.
mind then.
Seeing Xavier win a GSC title would like just knowing Xavier, like he's been around forever. He's a cool dude. It'd be nice to see him win a GSC banner.
Yeah, I mean, oh, I just wish there was some like database or some backend where we can like take a look at all these players and look at their histories pre MK Central. I mean, I
Yeah.
don't know if there's any developers in the chat watching this and want a little project to work on, but I'd find it interesting at the very least.
If there's somebody that can look into each individual player's like history
I,
and their
I don't know if
accolades.
anyone's insane enough to do that, but like, I mean, I wouldn't say no.
Their accolades and also how many matches they played, whether or not they were like a 0 out of 10 player, or they actually contributed, etc. Imagine if somebody was crazy enough to look into all that, you know?
Yeah.
Because like when I say that, I'm referring to contingency D3 champions. You have people like Mara, you know Maratrack?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, he's hasn't played the game basically for the last couple years or a year and a half, couple years. He's been busy. Interest in MKWii is like lower now, but when I'm saying that, I mean technically Maratrack is a D3 champion. But I mean like my point stands, like seeing seeing the player base, seeing what they won, seeing like how many matches they played in each respective season. It'd be interesting to see if somebody's crazy enough to do that.
Yeah, I mean, we're quite blessed now to have like such a talented range of like, I mean, even things like the table bot and even the table website, like these are all like pretty, in the grand scheme of things, relatively new things that have came up. And I guess just earlier on in the community, I guess the range, like the average age and experience of the players was a lot younger, so we just didn't have that talent that we've got now, unfortunately. But it's very cool to see, what we do have, and I should be blessed to have it rather than complaining that I can't go and track Meritrack's record from 10 years ago. But it is what it is.
Yeah. Okay, let's while we're on the break, let's go on some of these off-topic discussions a little bit, but it is on topic from the current talking point though. Callum, what are
Hello.
your accolades? I'm curious to know.
Alright, well, aside from brutally losing D4 finals after 2-0 quarters and 2-0 semis, LV2 did in fact win Division 6 last season. Reached playoffs in Division 7 and then reached playoffs in Division 8 the season before. So even if it's not necessarily an accolade, I have beaten teams that have played in 4 playoffs in a row, which has been quite cool.
Mm-hmm.
Before that, I took quite an extended break from the game. Played MK8 Deluxe for 2 or 3 years, and I did win a couple banners. I won D6 and I won D7 for LV, which was quite cool.
Nice.
But before then, I was like hardcore C team, and I was in Succeeder Parish. It's a pretty infamous CT team.
Succeeder,
They're
yeah,
actually
CP team.
they're actually playing next season for the first time in, I believe, since CTL season 1.
Wow,
Which is
that's
crazy.
a throwback name for me for sure.
And it's like the OG team. It's got like Desea and Pascal and JP and all your favorites. So I'm looking forward to seeing how that team performs.
Torp, I remember Torp played for SOP for a while.
Torp's on top as well. Torp's making his comeback. He's getting his way back on the sticks. I mean, we're seeing him cast more, and hopefully we're going to be seeing him play more as well.
Yeah. Well, okay. So going back to Xavier Zav, he did win 2 banners with JP. Who got?
I think he
who got
bagged for both of them though.
The Spain team who got her Pensar. Yeah, that's a pretty well established mid div team throughout GSC history.
I want to say both of those banners he bagged for them though. So if
Okay.
that is
Hey,
the
don't
case, I believe this will be his first running banner, but I could be wrong.
Yeah,
Maybe I'm gonna get corrected by Pat one in a second. But
take no credit. Yeah. No, in terms of well, I'm kind of proud of what I've done in terms of accolades. You were talking about yours.
yeah, what were
D5
yours?
running, D4 bagging, and D3 flex.
Nice.
So I got a little bit of everything going there.
I mean, I came like fourth in the and the fantasy, if that counts as an accolade. I was in first for like half the season, and then I just fell off. Like I was
Oh,
looking forward to having my special roll car, but
damn.
it wasn't meant to be. Maybe next season.
Maybe next season. All right. Well, I also hold this very dear to my heart. It's not an accolade, but Maximum were predicted last in D5, and they ended up being finalists, losing to CY in D5 last season. I mean, we proved people wrong there. We also proved people wrong. We beat Maximum beat LV in a tournament. We're pretty close to beating CS, but 2-0'd in 2 close matches. Oh, the streets will remember Maximum RTs, but they are powerhouses and CTs.
Well, they do have 2 teams next season. One's going to be D1 and one's going to be D3. So I'm looking forward to seeing
Yeah,
how they go.
CT wise, they are a powerhouse.
I'm bagging for MI2 next season, which will be fun.
Oh, nice. All right, well, back into the action. Match 2 of Fib 2 versus Kessoku Band. We did see some
Jason is
domination.
getting his box 8. He is getting his golden, and he's just going to be choosing to hold. Maybe not. Maybe not. We're seeing DC #1 already.
Oh, lovely stuff.
Just having Frick's POV. That's really, really unfortunate.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, that's a weird wall glitch. It worked out though.
Yeah, I guess so. I mean, bagging. Let's take a look at the bagging battle. It's very close. Well, surprisingly, they're actually both falling back quite hard there. But we'll see. One of the baggers has Shocker Bill in 10th. We'll take a close look at that later.
I would guess Shock, just based on what's
Yeah,
going on.
Merp has Shocker Bill.
Well, yeah, they're continuing to turn around, so we're just gonna find out in a second.
I'm gonna pull red.
I would guess Shock though. Yeah, yeah, they do have Shock. The other
Yeah.
bagger.
Yep.
I'm here. What's up?
And
We
I
do see
mean,
a partial wall glitch fail there from Rambo, which is not what you want here,
I think
considering that
he got punished. I think he got hit because of it.
Oh,
Killing in
Yuto's
first!
off!
So Frisk is having a little runaway in first here.
I
That
think
is a
Yuto
very,
was
very
going
nice
for-
attempt of the bomb there. I really respect it. The back
I
is
think-
hitting second. Frisk is claiming lives here.
But he did partially clip the sand in the sand hop, still top 2 for KSB, but Fib holding Shock. Surely they use it right about in this turn skip section, you'd think?
Yeah, they need to catch up, especially with Jason DCing. They already have guaranteed 8. We're going to need to be seeing something. I'm guessing now we're just going to be seeing Shock happening at the last
We see
bit.
the baggers contending for it. Merp in danger.
Oh, Merv using it. I don't know if that was a bit of a panic use, but it did get KSB after. We are seeing a lucky red coming in from Yuto. It's second red coming in. Oh, he got triple red. Are we going to be seeing him back on the line? Maybe Yuto getting second. I mean, yeah, I mean, it's a pretty bad race for Fib. I think Fib got like 5, 6, 8 from that. But Yuto doing a good job getting that triple red third and taking full advantage of it.
But at what cost, right? I was going to talk about what happened to Yuto, but we kind of got caught up in the moment because Fricks claimed lives with his back spams, then clipped the sand on the sand hop, then, a bunch of shit. Sorry, pardon my language, pardon my French. A bunch of stuff going on. I was going to mention that it looked like Yuto fell off on the left. You know how when you want to get the maximum time saving possible, you want to get a trick on the first ramp and land on the rail, skipping the second boost panel altogether. I think he either got to bat it off or he just went too far to the left on the trick.
If I was to make a guess, I'd guess he got batted off. Like I feel
Probably
like
batted off when
whenever I
tricking or
feel
something.
that, I that's like usually what happens.
Yeah, you try
It's
to
a pretty
trick on
wide
onto
ramp,
that rail, you
so-
get batted off. That's probably what happened.
But like I don't know, there's like no, he doesn't really have a reason to go for that.
I mean, yeah, he has quite a bit of a break, right? You don't really need to go for the optimal time save there.
Yeah, especially when it's lap 2 and they also have shock. Like, I don't know. I mean, he was able to make a bit of a salvage, but like, if he could have just not been in that situation in the first place, and Fib could have had a very free first.
Yeah, and unfortunate for this room,
No, no, no.
um, results are all over the place. It looks like with only 5 people in the room currently. 6.
I have a feeling the room's gonna die.
Yeah,
Yeah,
in a scenario like this where the room dies, race probably won't count unless you get multiple POVs, right?
yeah. I mean, I
Surely.
think we can distinguish the spots, but like whoever got those individual spots is quite hard to tell.
First, you have to get the results for the people that did finish in correct spots. But then, even then, with 4 people DCing, spots will be all over the place. And now it's 5 in room. This isn't good for KSB.
Yes, and it's unfortunate. You hate to see it. It's just like it's unlucky, but like, what else are we really meant to do?
You need to have
I mean,
multiple POVs, like 3 POVs of people crossing the line or being close to crossing the line. We didn't see who, like, did they DC pretty much after the race had ended, or were there 1 or 2 DCs
no, it was
as
it
the race
was it was after the race ended.
after? Okay,
Oh, we
then
do
it's
get okay. We do get it. I think
Yeah,
no,
yeah.
that race.
I just got it. I just got
I
it.
believe that
no.
race count. No, no, it doesn't.
Remember,
It doesn't.
remember,
No,
there's 4
those results are wrong.
DCs.
Those results are wrong. Never mind.
Yeah, they're wrong. No, they're all wrong. There were 5 DCs before the results popped up. So you
Yeah,
have to
I
get
don't know. We're
multiple POVs for this to count.
we're probably seeing this race not count then. It's really unfortunate. I mean, looking at the rep chat here, yeah. So we're likely not counting it. Obviously, Fib are wanting to not count it, but unless
I think. Like, wait.
KSB are somehow able to get proof of every spot, then it's yeah, it's a rough start for KSB.
I mean,
Hopefully, it doesn't.
there is a way, like, to be fair, there is a way to look at a lot of the spots. If you
I
look
think
back
we
at,
know the spots. It's just
yeah,
who got those spots.
yeah, we have to
I don't
look
know.
back
I don't know
at
if there's any investigators in the chat that want to do that work for us, but
there is a way to get spots if you look back at both POVs, but there's no way to for sure know if 2 people had crossed the line in similar times. There's no way to look at that specifically.
yeah. And I mean, Jace obviously Fib do not want to provide their POVs.
Yeah, they don't because they got a
Not in
losing
their
race. Of course,
advantage,
they want to
yeah.
make their case. Yeah.
Yeah, so unfortunately that's not hurting too much for
I am investigating partially after this ad from MK Central Wii. Maybe I could look at the individual Twitches for now while I take a look at the results. But for now, is there anything else you wanted to harp on?
I
Not really
mean,
much
with
to
that
talk
race
about.
in particular, I can't really think of anything unless
I mean, it was Yuto with a massive fail lap 2 that really swung things around, right? I mean, that's
yeah, I feel like
the main talking
I feel
point.
like we've bashed him enough for that. I
Yeah,
don't think there's much more else that can be
yeah,
said.
yeah,
And I
for
just
sure.
went on about him for like the past 2 minutes. So I'm sure that's a one-time thing. Like it happens to the best of us. So
Radio
I
silent in
would,
terms of Frick says radio silent in terms of POVs, which is interesting. It's an indicator that they don't have too many POVs because Fib are not going to provide their POVs. They're not going to. Why would they?
yeah.
But
So hopefully this isn't like too impactful on KSB's mental. I mean, it's a rough situation to be in. You lose War One after arguably given a very free pass to get the win, and then having a winning race like that just not count. Like it must be brutal for them.
yeah, okay. I'm looking back at the MK Central Wii. The ad's about to end. It was like 2 ads that were forever. Um. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. Oh shoot! I accidentally clicked off of MK Central Wii. Whoops.
I mean, it does look like KSB got top 2-5. Fib getting 3-4, but then those bottom those bottom two spots are a little bit hard to judge, just going off of like just looking back at it.
I have mine if I end the stream.
It's really unfortunate. It's Oh yeah, you did get second. You still got second. So
I was getting in
so we're looking at 1, 3,
single stream.
4, 5 for. Well, yeah, 1, 3, 4, 5 for KSB.
3, 4, 7. Yeah.
Yeah, of course. I mean, Jason's gonna say that's not enough. Just Sav's point of view, but it might not be enough. It might be enough. It wouldn't hurt to post if they absolutely have the right to post it. I mean, KS. I forgot their clan tag for a moment. KSB absolutely have the right to post whatever POVs they have in this scenario.
Yeah, for sure. It's just whether the proof they do have is enough, and
Yeah.
it is unfortunate that what they do have is like potentially not enough, even if it does look quite clear what the spots are. At the very least, what top 5 is. It would just be a case of like a 2-point swing, which is rough. It's very, very rough. Does look like we're getting things back going though. The room is starting. Make sure to follow Frisk to not miss out on future streams, everyone.
Yeah, I mean, whether or not the race counts is up for debate, but there will likely be a ruling before this war ends.
Yeah, I'm sure there will be as well. RBC coming in from Fib, and we're seeing MT coming in for KSB, two pretty standard picks. Maybe not feeling so confident on DDR after that one.
Yeah, I mean,
so-
it would suck for them if the race. I mean, regardless if the race doesn't count, it would suck that they're not going to get to pick DDR to start.
That's true. We are seeing 2 for 2 race ones for Fib though, so hopefully this one goes a little bit
Oh
more
wow,
in their favor.
Xavier! You know what? Xavier's POV actually shows a lot because we saw
did
Fritz
Xavier-
crossing a top spot. That I think that might be enough looking at first glance, but we'll take a look. We're gonna see Maple Treeway coming up. Here we go. Are you still here?
5 from
Okay,
Fib.
okay. I was making sure.
And I mean, just kind of choosing to keep that spot secure. I don't know if it's worth just trying to get ahead there. Muto hitting the banana, KSB getting into top 2 from that, but I believe if Jason... Oh my god, Jason's almost off.
Ooh, sketchy. Stays on.
He's still alive, he's still kicking. I imagine if he cuts, he may... I don't think he gets to 1.
He's not getting 1, but he's going to be in very good position to try to get out 1 out of 1 if 1 fails to jack potentially.
But does have a shrimp, so we are
Yeah,
going to be seeing top 2 continue to be secure. TC third, but luckily not mattering. Going straight into the cannon. If you're KSB here though, like, oh, and they are able to get Jason out. I was gonna say we should be backing to get that lead secured, and it's looking like it's gonna happen. Triple greens from Jason, going round, giving Yuto some space. And are we gonna be bringing them out? I mean, it doesn't really seem like. I mean, what happened to him? How's he got?
Oh, on the other POV, we saw Fricks taking some odd lines. He tried to get a mini.
Oh, and he's able to get Yuto off. What an insane flip from Frisk there.
Wow.
He's
Wait, he doesn't get
really
you.
stepping his
He did,
game
he
up.
did, yeah, he did.
That's
Oof.
top 3 now for KSB. That's unfortunate TC from Sneaky there, though. That's a second TC third of the race, if I'm not mistaken. Letting Jason get into third there. But is he going to be able to penetrate it? It doesn't really seem like he is going to be able to, at least right now, especially if that line having to slow down. First getting hit out, there is a blue coming in. So hope is not dead for Fib, but it does look like PSB has enough of a break to the point where the blue doesn't really seem to matter. I think he might have even had a shroom one. He's going his break is still as large as it was before. We're going to shroom here, maybe try and get Rambo off or something. I mean, good attempt, but doesn't, not enough.
He's
That's top
close
4
enough
at the
to
moment.
3-4, but no box.
You're missing the box. It's going to be top 4 for KSB unless something
Oh,
radical happens. Green coming up.
top 3-5.
Not enough. That's a top 3-5 or a top 4 from KSB.
Yeah, top 3-5.
Very
but
well
still
played from
huge,
them.
huge race, yeah.
Very good bounce back from what happened on DDR. I mean, if that race ends up counting, they're going to be up like over 30, possibly even in the 40s after 2 races.
Yeah. Wow. I mean, that only makes the DDR race that much more important if he because Xavier's POV guarantees 5th through 8th. I mean, there were no questions in terms of, oh, this person finished like right next to this person, but yeah, no questions about 5 through 6. It looked like top 3 top 4. Okay, 3rd and 4th are the only spots that are contested.
Oh, and we're seeing another reset. In total, there have been 5 resets in the past 2 races. So, but yeah, I mean, looking at that POV, it seems quite clear for me too. I mean, I think the refs are agreeing with us, at the very least, Clyde is. And yeah, if I was to bet, I'd bet that the race now counts
It
after
has
that
to count.
POV.
I mean, I was like I said before, like I'm a ref, like I'm casting though. I'm speaking as a caster, not as a ref. I have to call it out for what I see. Jason is absolutely going to try his best for the race not to count. So Frick says, "Oh, we have POV for Zav," and Jason's like, "That's not enough." He's gonna try to sway the refs, right? He's gonna try to
Yeah,
sway
but
the refs.
it doesn't seem like the refs are falling for it though.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah. I
he
mean,
tries
they
very
have the
hard.
right to post their POVs. Absolutely.
He has his right to make his argument, but his argument isn't very good. So it does seem like the writing may be on the wall for him. I mean, I commend the attempt. I mean, it might still work. It's not been decided yet, but I don't really see why the race would not count with the proof that we have. Like, we have
Yeah.
proof for every spot now. So
Basically, yeah. I mean, 3rd and 4th are the only like throwaway spots, like who got 3rd, who got 4th. But otherwise, the race absolutely should count. And yeah, I mean,
yeah.
in case of a question mark there, you would have to you'd go to the VR at that point as to who got 3rd and who got 4th. But yeah, I mean, the race will count. The final ruling will essentially be the exact spots. It's either top 1, 2, 4, 5 or top 3, 5, I think, but or something like no, I'm sorry. 1, 2, 4, 5. It looks like the final ruling, but yeah, that race will count.
Has that been confirmed?
It's all but confirmed.
Okay.
It's all but confirmed, but it's not entirely confirmed.
Fair enough.
It's just 3rd through 4th is the only question mark here. Yeah, let me get the clip here of Xavier finish, but I can't. Oh yeah, actually he didn't. The Xavier's clip.
I mean, that
Yeah, I
one
gotta
only
get
really
a
secures
finishing time.
5, 6, 7. And I mean, it does look like, yeah, I mean,
We can't use VR though. I guess I would have thought
I mean,
VR maybe could work, but not when a bunch of people DC, right? I think it kind of messes things up.
yeah, we're just waiting on Xavier's POV. That was Frick. Or sorry, yeah, that was Frick's POV. So, yeah, we got just unfortunately just 2 KSB. That Xavier one is what we need, but Xavier doesn't need to post it. It does look like he barely lost it according to VR, but is that enough? I don't think it is, especially with all the DCs.
It looks like on yeah, the Weemfi website. Thank you, Astro, for providing that. It looked like Xavier did finish behind Fricks, but it's not accurate enough to. I don't think it's accurate. I mean, those are the times, but the VR is a little bit more accurate than Weemfi. I mean, Astro, if you want to chime in, go ahead, man. I know you're the stream host, but absolutely chime in if you want. You're board, you're referee. What's your opinion on the 3rd through 4th? Opinion.
Sorry,
Dang,
I had to
include
mute
Astro.
myself on other apologies. But
Okay.
yeah, I would, speaking as board and as a ref, I would also count that first race, I think. We've seen Frix's POV and who's the other one? Dunk's POV, I think, for race 1.
The one with the beer counter.
The beer counter, yeah. And I think with those combined, we have enough information to confidently place people in that race, so I would say that counts as well. And I think Clyde in the rep chat is also in agreement with me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, there's no question that we got every other spot aside from 3-4 secured. So I see no world in which it doesn't count.
Well, maybe Fib just need to lose the war by 2 points to make it as entertaining as possible. Maybe we can have World War 3 start in D8 rep chat. Maybe we can have a repeat of D1.
Yeah.
An
Thank
absolute
you,
meltdown.
Astro, for that bit of information, as well as providing context to the chat as to the refs' ruling. So ultimately, it's going to be Clyde, Astro, and myself ruling that the race counts, with KSB getting 1-3-4-5 in that race. All right, moving on though. This is going to be 2 races in, not 1. Switch over to Fricks for a moment here. We see like a TC exchange with Dunks opting to run it up.
What's that, Sneaky? Your head.
Sneaky getting his teammate out. And then Dunks getting taken out by Frick. Or just seeing a calamity of team
already some chaos, yeah. A POW is pretty huge here, though. Usually you'd use a POW to get your teammates over ramp to secure shrooms. Let's see if that happens here. No Fib.
It doesn't look like it. I'm guessing we're just going to be using it to prevent KSB.
To T-POW or prevent cut, yeah.
If I was to guess POW now, maybe, or I guess one has to be holding a shroom or something. Like,
sure,
I don't really see any
I
reason
don't know why he didn't use
POW there. Because it doesn't look like, yeah, I thought Jason got bombed or something. No, he's still
surely they're holding a shroom in 1. That has to be the case.
But he needs to do something, because if they don't use it, then like that's a guaranteed 8th place.
And that's where the POW in air comes in. Maybe we'll see a POW in first getting into air, potentially.
It doesn't seem like it.
No, he's still holding that Fib in 1. He's still holding that POW in last is Jason. We'll see what happens here though, coming up.
Come on, surely the pony's happened now. Yeah, we're finally seeing it get used. Frisk hitting the sign, maybe able to. I feel like if he didn't hit that sign, that red would have advantage.
Yeah, he did. He did get that micro bounce on POW and got wheelie locked. So that's ended up with causing that.
You hate to see it.
Xavier in a very pressure-filled situation, right behind Dunks, and gets redded.
Out. Red going for Dunks. Does he have something to break it? He does, fortunately. Shot coming in. Fib shock dodging Jason, getting him into set, getting Xavier into set as well. We're seeing a star coming in. We're going to be trying to hit.
Maybe slow hit Fricks.
We're seeing it. Good attempt. He goes for round 2. He doesn't get it, but At that point, you're getting too close to your teammate. You just got to secure that 3-4.
That was very well played by Jason. I mean, he didn't get him, but he did get out of the way just in time for Xavier to
Yeah.
pass goes ultra wide last second. Good work there from Jason.
I mean, at the very least, he slowed them down.
Yeah.
Which was enough. Like, I think maybe if he hit Mystique would have gained the spot, but like him not hitting isn't like super eventful or impactful, I guess I should say. Yeah, we're seeing 1, 4, 5, 7 from Fib there. Nice bounce back from the first two races.
Absolutely.
Oh, maybe we'll be seeing a bit of a comeback story for Fib here. There's not been any updates regarding race 1, but everyone who has chimed in has said that it should count, so I would assume that it is counting.
Yeah. And I think by accident I said because when I was looking at the confirmed spots, I had said KSB 1, 3, 4, 5, but yeah, Xavier is sorry, Fib player. So that's why I said 1, 3, 4, 5. For some reason I thought Xavier was a Fib player when I looked at the results, but yeah, it's gonna be 1, 3, 5, 7 confirmed for KSB.
So that's a +7 race for KSB.
Yeah, and then it's gonna be race 4 coming up now.
Yeah, so
we'll get the scores in just a moment.
If I was to make a guess, I'd guess that Fib are down high teens or low 20s.
All right, I'm very interested to see how Jason approaches this the start of this race. Is he gonna get the draft or not? Even if it's a Fib player that's ahead of him, it's gonna be hard to get that draft. No, he doesn't get the draft.
Not able
with
to get
the
it.
green
Is
line.
going to do anything to take him out? Nice attempt on the back, but unfortunately getting hit out by Xavier shrimming up. Fib having that top 3. They have it somewhat secure at the moment. Oh, I like the attempt to lag the bomb car.
Well, yeah,
doesn't get it, but I really respect the attempt.
Micro decision, yeah. That's what you have to do. I mean, KSB are all behind you. That's what you have to do.
I mean, there's no reason not to. I mean, good on him for even thinking to do that in the first place. Like a lot of players in way higher devs would just not do that. So
looks like Merp is just ahead in the bagging battle. Was in a star though.
Oh, yeah, out there. Blue coming in though. So this top 3 is potentially going to be broken. I don't think Rambo's going to be able to pass the TC on time, but maybe I'm going to get proven wrong. He makes a very good attempt at it, but just barely misses. Maybe we're going to be seeing a red having tried to hit Xavier out. They're still top 3, but is that going to last? That's not going to last. He's taken out. Fib only top 2, but they have a massive break here. We're going to be needing more blues and a potential shot coming in.
Pow could be massive here too, but we'll see how that.
If I was to make a guess, I'd guess KSB has shot considering they're 10. Merp just hit a car. So maybe we'll be seeing something in second blue coming in.
Oh, he's in sniping range. Jason's in sniping range. Pay attention, ladies and gentlemen. He is in sniping range. Dodges the blue. Yep.
But no, at this point, we're just relying on Eric getting that shock if we're a KSB fan. It doesn't seem like they can capitalize too much off it, even if they did have dodges, considering this pack spread.
He's right here.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is a pretty secure top 2 now for Fib.
Yeah.
Just playing for 3, 4, 5, 6. Xavier in 4th, though.
Don't know if the bomb card back.
That hit Xavier!
Oh my god! Dude, before that back spam even hit, I'm like, Fricks is in the back spam line, but somehow that bomb did not explode.
That bomb hit, that shell hit the bomb card.
It did!
But it didn't explode.
Fricks rigged the bomb!
Fricks is hacking. We got a...
Oh my god!
We got to do some investigations after that one. Bring back Condies for Fricks.
Wow.
There.
I was shocked. I was genuinely shocked that Fricks did not swerve away from that bomb, and then the green hit it, but didn't hit it. What's happening?
Oh, that cost Xavier. It cost him 2 spots, and he lost both of them to KSB. So that's a really unfortunate 8-point swing against Fib. So going from a top 2 to top 2-4 to a top 2-6.
Check his SD card after that one.
For sure.
Oh, my video's on. What's up? I love my
Yeah,
touchscreen laptop.
Jaggy provided a little face cam POV for that reaction.
Yeah,
just
you
for
guys
me
don't
and
see it,
Neo.
but my touchscreen laptop actually turned my video on for everybody. Everybody in the call, aka 2 people, to see.
So, I mean, good race for Fib regardless. I mean, it's very unfortunate. Uh, but Fib's still winning the race. I imagine they're now down like, they're down like, what? Supposedly they're down 15. According to Astro's table, they're down 15.
Yeah.
So, but we'll hopefully get some confirmation from someone in a little second. Do see GV coming in now.
I'm gonna switch my mic. I hope this mic is fine.
We do have a mic switch from Jaggy. I don't know if that's obvious to anyone else, but still sounding okay to me.
Okay, that's good. That's good. That's good. Making sure it's all good.
Well,
Oh my god.
Fib taking out KSB, forcing a shroom use from Sneaky. I don't know if Sneaky has more shrooms. I guess not, considering his spot. But
Out TC.
TC fourth is really unfortunate, just surrounded
Oh,
by his teammates too.
very unfortunate. If that
So,
were KSB in top 2, he could easily schlag, but he's not in a good position to here.
yeah, no, he just has to tank it. We do see one of KSB. We see Rambo making cut, getting into one. Yeah, that seems to be the only person making it though. So
Yeah,
Mason's
and
very
I
close
did
to
mention
sniping himself.
I did mention before Rambo was a bright spot for KSB, especially considering that he was kind of a super sub going into semis and finals. He's in a great spot here. Let's see if he can hold it down. He probably has another shroom at the very least. No, he backs a Nana. Or is that from lap 1?
No, I think he back to Banana.
Okay, okay. Yeah, there's a Fib
I
as
mean,
well.
yeah. So, I mean, Jason doesn't have shrooms himself. I mean, even if Bird has shrooms, even if Xavier has it,
ASB
it
holding
makes it.
POW for a
Oh, we're
while.
seeing 2 respawn. Are we going to be seeing an early shot? We are seeing an early
Oh,
shot
yep.
coming in. So that's a top 2, pretty safe top 2 for Fib. Jason in a perfect spot to possibly get a shroom 4 as well, possibly ending up in the top 3. We got a bomb. Are we going to be seeing any plays from it? I mean, he could try
Just a
and
back
back it.
bomb. Surely a back bomb in cave.
I think
Or
that
like,
would be enough.
I don't think he's in
Just
sniping
hold
range.
it.
He's not in sniping range. He's not in sniping range. He's not going to get it.
Oh, Jason! Oh my God!
Oh,
Oh, he's
he's
still
off!
alive and he's off! Oh my gosh! We hate to see it. Fricks with his golden 5, just doing the golden strat, trying to make a salvage. Pow coming in. He's not able to avoid the Pow. Very well played from Fib. We do see Rambo coming in. Frank's getting a lucky shroom, taking cut. Are we going to be seeing a shot? We are seeing a shot. KSB making the comeback. We have 3 done. Both of them fail the respawn. Both of them fail the essential. What can expect the consequence of that? And KSB had such an opportunity to turn it around, and they just threw right at the end.
That's a massive opportunity squandered from KSB.
If I was to make a guess, that cost them 10 points.
That was it. No, a lot of points. Oh my god.
That was crazy. I don't. Having one miss it is bad enough, but having both of them is just. Oh, they must be kicking themselves over that. I mean,
that
KSB doesn't have a horrible race, but like I think they would have won if they would have definitely won, even if they were able to just time the A press.
Yeah, I mean, it was a triple whammy of crazy scenarios. Pulls a lucky shroom, shot comes in, I go, oh, and then they double fail, and I go crazy. I went crazy because of the implications behind that. The point swing was massive.
Yeah, for real.
I mean, how is that going to affect their? We don't really have a perspective on their call, on their mental. I don't know that much about KSB in terms of their mentality and their war comms, but
I mean,
surely this is a blow.
I think that must be upsetting for them. I do imagine KSB are like a pretty chilled out clan. Like I've never like known any of them to be like aggressive or like toxic
Yeah,
in
a
chat
group
or
of
anything like
friends,
that.
the self-proclaimed retro rewind team, probably not super tilted, but I mean that's regardless, that's a massive, massive mistake.
I'd be pretty upset if that was me. If that was me missing the MT there, but I mean, maybe these KS3 guys are probably stronger than me. I tend to beat myself up quite a lot playing this game.
Yeah. Remember though, goldfish memory. That's a good way
Real.
to approach situations like that.
I mean, I remember when you said that last race, it was also on Tofino as well. I mean, Frisk taking that into effect,
Oh,
maybe not. I mean, we're just seeing shenanigans, Rambo getting a free run. I mean, even if
oh my.
Dunsk or Mystique has shrooms, it doesn't seem like either of them do. Frisk choosing to go around. Jason getting back from that red that Frisk was able to avoid getting triple shrooms though, so he's not completely out of the race.
Oh, and the other, yeah, and on the other paw, don't switch, but on the other paw, Yudo hit the wall there after the dock and got redded. So mistakes coming out from both sides.
I mean, Jason getting a pretty lucky triple shroom 6 there. Getting redded as a despite that though, with Frisk getting the triple red 7 and he's just forced to kind of bag behind him. Dave, you're taken out as well. I mean, that's like, I believe like 3 of the bottom 4 are currently occupied by Fib. We are seeing on the other POV Frisk with the TC. Is he able to pass it? No, Jason's forced to use one of his shrooms to get around him. But even though he doesn't get the path, he does slow down Yuto like quite a lot to the point where the pack spin is like really,
Whoever,
really far out. To the point
yeah.
where even if these bottom spots are taking double, like, they're still going to be 7-8.
Mm-hmm.
Rambo having triple reds, is he able to take out Jason?
Oh,
He's able Rambo able to avoid the fib back from Jason and red him, so very well done from him. And we're seeing KSB, I believe. Are they in top 3? Is Fib and 1?
it looks like no, that's
Yeah.
Mystique, the Daisy
No,
and one.
Mystique, yeah. So I mean,
Fib Mystique, yeah.
Mystique is being the lifeline. Jason getting another lucky triple shrooms. Like, I mean, despite that, I think even if he takes double, the highest spot he's gonna get is.
I don't have a
third.
clue about the bagging
Yeah.
situation, so we're just gonna have to.
I mean,
we see
Nerf
KSB in a
is-
star, but no
I
shock.
guess KSB has shock with where Merp was standing.
No, they didn't dodge themselves in a star.
I mean, we do see Frisk goldening up on our other POV.
Oh.
Jason getting back to that's a bottom 2 from Fib because of that. I mean, I'm guessing that was a Fib shock there as well, but it's not enough. What a chaotic race that was.
Definitely. Oh my god.
I mean, both teams seem to have their misplays, but it does seem like KSB just misplayed slightly less. Mystique really clutching up for Fib though, getting that 1. Could have been horrible for Fib otherwise. So
Yeah.
we're gonna.
I mean, this is kind of a tale of two games. And in the first game, it was basically one-way traffic. I mean, it was just a double troll pen on DDR that kept it close. One-way traffic from Fib. This time around, it's super even, super tightly contested, with mistakes on both sides, creating some parity as well. I mean,
Yeah, I
Yudo in lap 1 DDR falling off in first lap 2, probably getting batted off like we had said before, and then the KSB double fail in GV. Like this is pretty much like prime D8 cast here. I mean, this is entertaining stuff.
I wonder if Fib are just a bit complacent after that War 1 win, considering they won by as much as they did despite the -40 and.
Yeah.
Because I will say I do feel like Fib are like they're quite apparently playing worse than they did War 1, I feel.
They are. Yeah, I mean, KSB are playing about the same level they did, but Fib are playing. They are not playing nearly as well, like you said.
Yeah, so I mean, maybe that race was like the kick up the behind that Fib needs to really lock in and get this win done. I mean, they're only down 4 points, but I mean, I think they're actually down about 13 points. They're down 13.
I'll switch
So
over
it's
to
still
Fricks
anyone's
here.
game.
Switch over to Fricks here for a moment. Got a TC exchange in the middle of the pack.
Shoot me.
It's getting up there, having his 2 shrooms 1. I mean, and I guess we are seeing some. Are we going to be seeing turn skip? Good attempt though, but
Yeah, I mean it's
unfortunately
one of
not
those
really
deals.
needed.
It's one of those situations. Oh,
Oh, maybe it was needed getting taken out by Dunks there.
I was
I
gonna
think.
say it's one of those situations. Is he gonna go for turn skip without the shroom, or just play it safe and use it with the shroom? He opted not to shroom there instead.
I mean,
Oh,
and Mystique is getting an insane fib
huge
from
fib.
Frisk there, forcing him to burn one of his shrooms, and
Oh,
he's comboing him with the
Mystique!
banana. Mystique is claiming lives here, and,
Oh,
Frisk is
man.
ready. He's absolutely demolished. Oh my god! And then there's the blue coming in, taking out the other KSB members. So now we're seeing Fib in the top two, 4 or 1-3. Sorry. Being sneaky up there in 1, but it doesn't really matter. Xavier's got his triple red. Blue coming in, hitting sneaky there, I believe. So yeah, top 2 for Fib. Triple reds, 1 single shroom second. Fib in a great position right now, assuming they have the shock. Oh, Dun's getting him. I don't know if that was an intentional bump, but he got it regardless.
Did he use his shroom there? I mean, maybe he has another shroom to boot.
Perhaps. I mean, I'm interested to see the bagging situation. That's like what if the baggers do have it, but it's very close and very contentious. If I was to make a guess, I'd say that Fib has it.
Yeah, he does. That was a good play from Dunks. I like that shroom usage to bump Jason. And he had 1 shroom left. Is he in 1? Yeah, he is. He gets Xavier out.
Oh
Dunks with the plays here.
They're really locking in. And Frisk with Bill as well. If you're Frisk, I'm guessing you're just predicting a TS. I mean, you don't even really need to predict it on first or second. Just like use your Bill now. And regardless if he gets TS, he's dodging. We are seeing Jason getting TS'd.
But who's in 3rd?
Wait, was that
Rambo.
a KSB shock then?
Yeah.
Like,
5, 6, nice.
I thought Fib had it.
No, a KSB shock surely. And we didn't even see. Yeah, I mean, we didn't see Jason slow down, which I can understand the confusion there, but surely still a KSB shock. I mean,
Yeah,
with the break that Jason had from Rambo in 3rd, surely you hard slow there, right?
Yeah, for sure. I mean 1, 3, 5, 6 from KSB, so they're doubling their lead just about.
Yeah.
Putting Fib in a rather sticky situation going into end of GP2, start of GP3, but still very much anyone's game. Like,
yeah, I would have loved to. I would love to have seen a very hard slow there from Jason, but he opted to just go straight over. Maybe there was a little confusion as to who had it or who didn't, or maybe like it was one of those situations where the bagger was like, oh, maybe they might have. I'm not sure, but nonetheless, no slow and easy TS.
Maybe America will give us another correction. But I don't know. I swear, like just from like how the baggers were interacting with each other, I could have sworn that Merp had it. But like, why would they use it there? I don't know. Maybe KSB like got it at 9 for something.
Yeah. Hey, kind of off topic. You got 10 heart reacts in Division 8 rep chat, so people love you, man.
I made a very funny joke.
The people love you. That was, definitely a KSB shock, as confirmed by Mr. Pat One himself. Thank you for that.
Thank you, Patrick.
Patrick number 1.
Right, BCWii coming in. Interesting pick for these spots, but I mean, if they can coordinate it right, they could definitely.
Yeah, you could sandwich second. You can maybe like go get the middle box and force second.
Are they choosing to do that? I don't think they did. I think it.
No, it didn't look like Dunks did that. No, he didn't pressure Xavier.
Rambo getting a green and not able to hit Xavier, but Xavier able to take someone out. So Xavier is able to get himself into 1. And because of that, I'm imagining we're going to be seeing Glitch staying over, Mystique getting up there, going on the right. 2 triple greens going up. All the greens missed. All of them very, very close though. Mystique taking out Frick, so we're going to be seeing him attempt Glitch.
Oh, Merp. Oh, I thought he was going to get that TC to Merp.
Oh, that would have been very, very clutch. But
that would have been scary for Merp had he got past the TC to pass to someone else.
20,
Yeah.
Alright, well, we're seeing Fib in top 2.
Did Mystique make
top 3 is
glitch? Yeah,
already gone.
Mystique looked like he made glitch there.
No, he didn't go for it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he was just
I looked
always in the
away for a
top.
moment. He's in second all of a sudden.
Nah, he was always in like top 2.
Okay.
I mean, top 3 is pretty secure, and if you're KSB, like you're in that situation, that awkward situation where you're kind of relying on blues and shocks. But they are in blue polling positions. They're blue number 1, so hopefully we'll be seeing that coming out soon. Yep. And I mean, Mystique is not going for glitch, so it's still very much anyone's game. It is shockless at the moment as well. I'm interested to see who's ahead. Frisk losing his mega to the bomb. Xavier getting taken out in the process. We're going to be seeing. I was going to say we're going to see someone in 10, but I was not able to see who that was. So it's still very much anyone's game. I mean,
given that bomb, Jason having a star all the way in the mid pack now is huge. Well, he was in 5th.
We're seeing one of the baggers
point,
going forward. I think we see a Shock 9 being pulled. I guess we'll see in a second who that was. Maybe we're going to be seeing a TS coming in. We're seeing a star coming in from Jason. Are we going to be seeing Merp shocking? Are we going to be seeing Merp shocking? We're not seeing Merp shocking. I guess one of KSB is in a star as well. So
another blue
maybe
though.
not worth use. The blue number 3 of the race. Box 5 blocky triple shrooms. We're not seeing a glitch attempt. Not really needing to
going for it though.
Frisk going for it. I respect it. Maybe now that we're only one team is in a dodge, we're going to be seeing it. We are seeing a bit hard to see, but we do see a shot coming in. I assume from KSB, so we're going to be seeing a top 3 from KSB.
Nice, let's go top 3. Nice.
Very well done considering the situation they were in middle of lap 2, getting that clutch.
And again, I have to highlight.
No.
Who? What was that, Astro?
No, you're good.
Okay.
You're good. I mean, it's quite obvious. I mean, you see everyone's small, so.
I gotta say,
No
once
worries.
again, Dunk. We didn't. I mean, we had only mentioned Dunk's name a couple times sparingly in that first war. He's finding his way back up here into the front of the pack. We mentioned he made a couple pretty good plays in that in that previous race. Granted, there were a couple blues, but Dunks was in the top 3, top 4 spots the whole time. He's really starting to show out for KSB here.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, I feel like all of KSB are like starting to make those big plays that we didn't really see much of in War 1, and they're being rewarded for now being up, what, 42? Or not 42, sorry, like 46, 48, around that sort of range.
Yeah.
So, yeah, if you're Fib, it's crunch time. Like, we need all of these races to be winning. Sorry, this is only race 6. So what am I saying? I mean, it is crunch time for Fib, but like they can afford to lose another race or 2 before like I'd really start panicking.
For sure. No, I know what you meant. You got the right idea there.
But for some reason, I thought this was race 8.
No. Rainbow Road though for KSB really wanting to.
Oh, I'm a
What a
Rainbow
nail.
Road enjoyer. I
Really
love
trying
to
to-
see it.
Oh my
Especially
God,
with
yeah,
Fib
really-
especially with Fib having a daisy. Like I really respect it. So and
I mean,
what we want to see from KSB here is we want to see 3rd place swerving. We do have Frisk's POV if we want to switch to that. I want to see him swerve to the right and try and wheelie bump the 4-5. Try to wheelie bump.
make it
the
hell.
top
Make
pick.
it hell
We're
for
not-
me, Ops. Not to though.
Unfortunately, we're not seeing hell being secured. I mean, it doesn't really seem to matter though. Or maybe, oh no, it does matter. KSB
Maybe-
losing one of their top spots.
Yeah.
No.
Jason is in a massively pressure-filled situation here behind that top 2. Let's see how he works around it.
Especially missing the box, being right behind. Getting past the TC. He's able to pass it back to Rambo somehow. Rambo going for the shroomless. He does make it. He does not make it.
No, he's off.
He
Yeah.
does not make it. Never mind. So, I mean, KSB keeping that top 2.
And Fricks has a shroom in second, and I was gonna say, should he get into 1 here? Tells his teammate to slow down or go wide. Gets into 1 with the shroom.
Yeah, so I mean, assuming nothing bad.
Switch
happens
back,
to
switch
Frick,
back. There's a TC exchange.
I mean, it seems
between
to
him
be
and
from
Dunks.
Fib Fib and more Fib. No, that was Yuto and
Yudo, yeah. I mean,
yeah,
Dunks
Yuto
was
and
there. I don't know
Jason.
what happened to him. He's second, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, well, we got single red. Are we going to be seeing him back coming in? It is Rambo behind with a TC.
Oh, he
I
lost
guess no,
Shroom with the
misclick.
blue.
Oh, that's
He
really
did
rough.
not do it. He did not dodge the blue there. Fricks.
Yeah, so now it's Dunks just running up on his own. Frisky's right
Thank
behind
you,
though.
Astro,
Bring
for
it
that
back up into second.
little piece of information. Slows down in cannon.
I mean, we are seeing one of the baggers. I mean, the baggers are now going for it. I mean, whoever the bagger was, like in 10th, he missed an opportunity to get a 10th place box. So I'm guessing Fib are in a situation where they really feel like they need it. I mean, going back again, I mean, Eric is really like missing these opportunities. He could have gotten 2 boxes 10 at this point. Which, I mean, to be honest, I don't really see why Fib are like. I don't think Fib are in that desperate a situation where they need to start going for it, but I mean, we do see Fib gone 8th, Jason being
I was gonna. If you're
possibly being
Fricks,
the
just
only
play
one
it
up
safe. You
there.
have a break from fourth. Yeah, he opts to play it safe. It doesn't go on the tight lines, but Dunks loses 1. Oh, I did not see what happened to him there.
One of the baggers are still going for it. It's still shockless. Eric is still not giving boxes, so he's really, really blessing Fib today.
Oh my god.
But if I was to guess, I guess Jason's like the only spot up there. I don't see why Fib would still be going for
A
boxes.
blue, I think.
Otherwise,
There it
blue
is.
coming in, hitting Jason out, and that's gonna be at least top 2 for KSB, 3-4 for Fib. So yeah, that's another big race for KSB, and really should be starting to panic there for Fib. I mean, was initially correct in my assessment that we are in the final GP, and that's another plus 10 or so race for KSB. So it's not completely over for Fib, but they need like top 3s every race at this point, just about to secure the dub. I mean, it's been done
Yeah, you're
before,
right.
but
That was a
starting to
heck
look.
of a race. I mean, you saw Fricks at first failing the blue dodge lap 2. That was kind of what started. That's kind of what started the swing, and then Dunks got, I think, redded out of first there by Jason. So massively swingy top 3 switches from this race for sure.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. Yeah, and we're seeing KSB now up 53 with 3 races left. So if you're Fib, it's crunch time. We really need to get something sorted now.
Mhm.
Even KSB having a first place is possibly not even enough. But I mean, we've seen bigger comebacks before, so we'll just need to see what happens.
Definitely. I mean, anything can happen, right? If we Stevie versus AV in 2020, but it looks like KSB have the momentum. We did say that Fib were kind of like, I did say that they were gonna 2-0. They were decent favorites going into this series. So it's
Yeah.
definitely not done and dusted yet, but they are in a very precarious position.
I will say the variable that seems to be causing this is definitely Dunsk. I mean, he's on 100 points after 9 races.
Dunks has he's flipped a switch after that first race,
Yeah.
or first
Which,
match.
for context, he scored 90 after the first one, which is obviously not anything to scoff at, but definitely a big redemption for him at the moment.
Jason
doing
opts to
very well
hold.
to get Tusham's one.
I was gonna say maybe use
nice
one
attempt.
shroom. Maybe use one shroom if you're Jason to like get away from the pack a bit, but he opts to hold it and he gets rewarded for it. The cut was not the tightest in the world though, so he's still gonna be just barely first. Oh, Fib top 2. Here we go.
We are seeing an intense bagging battle though. Both of the baggers choosing to barrel. Eric barely 10, so we'll probably be seeing a KSB shock if I was to imagine. Something that they kind of need at the moment with top 2.
Oh,
Yuto being taken out somehow though. Never mind, Pau coming in for hitting Fricks out. Yuto, he's able to get a pretty clutch ground shroom. So KSB.
that's a massive error though. That's a massive error from Yuto, especially at this stage.
For sure, for sure. Oh, is that a
Oh, Jason
troll?
gets really
That's a
well backwards.
I think that was from Murph, yeah. And then Frisk is able to take out Yuto. And is he getting it
Oh
back in?
no,
Good
that's
attempt.
not the play. That's
Fairly
not the play, Fricks. That is not the play. You're gonna get redded out,
Well,
maybe. No.
unfortunately, Jason did not have the reds that were required. But maybe we're going to be seeing a clutch snipe in on the line. It's going to be needed. Are we going to see it come in? We're not seeing it come in. There's a shot coming in from KSB. They're dodging up. Oh, never mind. That's a fib shock. Fib shock. 2-3-4. And it's still alive for them. It's maybe not the race they needed, but they're still alive. They can still do it. Despite that being a good race, they do need stronger ones. But
Oh my
they're
god.
still in it.
I gotta say, from Fricks, that was absolutely not the play. I mean, backing a green could be the play if you line it up and you back it early, but he was in his line for about a second before he decided to back without swerving, and he
Yeah.
didn't get redded because he didn't have reds behind him. But nonetheless, still a 2-3-4 for Fib.
If I was Fib, I would have maybe or if I was Jason, I guess would be more accurate. I'd be trying to just throw that green up at the end before the shotgun. Like the miracle that it lands, and that's the top 2, possibly even top 3 for Fib. But regardless, the shot use was very good from them, and it gave them the race that maybe not the race they needed, but a race that let them still be in it.
Sorry, I'm sending a very important text right now. Now let me look at the scoreboard. Okay, so
Nothing
what
is more important than
is?
this cast?
Yeah, no, I'm sorry. I didn't send any text throughout the whole cast. I had to send one important one, but nonetheless, we're going to be going into race 11 with a 46-point deficit for Fib. Not insurmountable, but a mountain nonetheless.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, but for context, this is 2 top 3 6s or top 3 6 or top 3 7 required, I believe, to tie. Disregarding bagger
And-
points.
DKS coming out as well here for KSB. Or I'm sorry. Yeah, it was KSB. Surely, right? Fib wouldn't pick this in bottom spots.
Yeah. I mean, not the best start for Jason, but maybe he is able to get that bill 8 that he's been desperately trying to get for this whole series.
For Fib, I'm sorry,
Does
they were
not get it.
2-3-4. I apologize. It could have been them. Maybe trying to get Fricks out.
Perhaps. I mean, good attempt there from Fib. That,
Yeah, Nana attempt there.
Oh, he
Ooh, late
tries it,
block.
but he uses it a little bit too late. So
That's a pretty. That's a pretty common mistake there. You want to ensure that you have the alignment before you back. I mean, that was kind of psychologically what Fricks did there. I think.
Oh, what is he
Fricks!
doing, Fricks?
Fricks! What is happening?
I guess Rambo just wants punch.
Oh!
Rambo is flip sniped out from you.
Oh my god!
And he's able to avoid Fricks's attempts on him. Never mind. Fricks is able to redeem his teammate, able to redeem his little fail at the end of that one. He's now got a massive break.
Gonna go for double with the hand in the face though.
Oh, and he's going backwards. He's
Oh.
taking the blue. He's taking it away from everyone attempting double. We're going to be seeing. Oh, and he's off.
Oh.
What is happening?
Chaos on Fricks' pav here. 2-3 now for Fib Sneaky.
We do have a blue. Are we gonna just be seeing this use after counter? We choose
Oh,
not
that's.
to. Maybe we're gonna be seeing a shot coming in from Fib. If they have shock, this is huge. Maybe they can get first out. Are we seeing it happen? No, we're not seeing it happen. I'm guessing either KSB has it or it's shockless. But it does look like both of the baggers are just sitting at the set, so a bit hard to tell. If I was to guess from Mer's situation, like he is hiding a little bit. Maybe Fib have the shot. But
Is Sneaky gonna back on double though on landing a huge pow? Huge pow.
We're seeing shock coming in, and yeah, Fib shock. So it's 2-3-4 from Fib. We need to get first out. If we can't get first out, this is probably losing for Fib.
Oh,
It doesn't look like they're able to do it though. It's 2-3-4 for Fib, and despite the attempt, I do not think that is going to be enough. I think there's going to need to be an all run from Fib if they want a chance.
Yeah, has to be an all run. Oh my god. I mean, Fricks was in the driver's seat at first, even failing to block the double, right? It's not the end of the world. It's D8. You're not going to have like the whole room making double. But it was very awkward, right? At first, he goes for the trick and he accidentally goes into the wall, but it was very recoverable. He accidentally drifted the wrong way after landing, which was
Yeah.
very weird. It was a
And
very
that-
weird position.
Which directly resulted in Yuto being able to get into one the way he did.
I think he miscalculated. Like as soon as he landed, he was a lot closer to the wall than he thought. Because initially he looked like he was going to shoot
and
off to the
we
left.
got a disconnect. Our fib
Oh.
forfeiting. Just a little check of the rep chat. Oh no,
This is
just reset number 6. Just KSV are rubbing it into fib. That they need to
Oh, it was a
outrun.
reset from KSB. Okay.
I mean, we are seeing a disc gather in from KSB to be fair, but like,
Yeah. No, you have to call reset at that point. You have to call it. You have to call it.
I mean, if you're fib, you must be thinking like, oh, they're just rubbing it in. But no, that was a genuine disc gather there for Brit. So I wanted to see how Fib can handle it. Maybe we're going to be seeing some comebackings, maybe some toxicity from Fib. It doesn't seem like they're really saying anything. So we're going to be having a reset number 6 of the series. To play one
Reset
race,
number
the Fib
6.
need to all run in.
Don't
wonder if-
go anywhere, ladies and gentlemen. Don't be
I wonder if-
afraid.
But if ever choosing to play it, I feel like if I was in this situation, I would have just forfeited. But I guess they're still mathematically in it, so why not?
Wait, you're saying you would have forfeited? They're still mathematically in it. Why
They're
not?
still mathematically in it, true. Yeah, no. Fair. I don't know, maybe they
No.
just need that mental reset. But yeah, I mean, no one's really saying anything on Fib's side, so
I mean, mental reset is one, like, in theory, a mental reset is a good, if you're down by like 100 points with 3 to go, maybe, but one race left. I mean, there's a DC, so maybe.
Oh, so
Use
it was
this.
Eric DC'd.
If you're Fib, you use this as your mental reset. All right, you're gonna wait a while before the last race. Mental reset before last race, and then if it doesn't go your way, it doesn't go your way.
Yeah, fair. I mean, I guess if you're bagger DC's, like, fair enough. I mean, they're in every right to do that. It's just a bit. Must sting a little bit if you're Fib.
Yeah. Oh man. I gotta say, after the first war, I was like, all right, this match 2, like, I was still like up for the cast, but I'm like, all right, this match 2 might be a snoozer, but KSB proving me wrong. I mean, they really did turn it up to another gear.
Yeah, I know.
Granted, it was
that...
also at the expense of Fib also turning it down a gear, but take no credit away from KSB. Individually, they played better too.
Yeah, I think maybe at the start of the war, you could argue that it was just a case of Fib playing worse, but in this second half, like, KSB have been making some good plays and they've been getting Fib out when they need to. So they have very deserved. Not win yet, but like likely win.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe miracles can happen though. So I'll just shut up before I eat my words.
Miracles can happen. I mean, I say this almost every time that we say, oh, something is almost guaranteed. CB versus AV 2020. Anything could happen.
Yeah, that might be that's gotta be the most famous verse of MKWii.
That has to be the most infamous
that,
competitive clip.
Was it Rerum that made the little mini doc on it? That has like 100k views or something. So like,
The mini doc? Yeah, I think I remember seeing that a long time ago.
Fact checking myself. Hold up.
I'd have to look back on that video again if he did upload that.
Okay, panel is loading up. We're going to videos. I'm not too sure.
We'll see. I mean,
We'll see.
that's just a side topic for another time. But yeah, I mean, 37-point deficit needs a top 4-9.
For sure. Maybe we'll just be seeing some GV2. We are seeing GV2 coming in.
Wait,
I
I'm
mean,
sorry, a
if
top
you're-
4-9 to a top 4-9 to tie, top 5 to win, right?
BC
Pretty
Free's a
sure.
respectful pick. I mean, I don't know. I feel like cannon tracks are quite risky for this because I mean, Shock 9s are very possible, but at least with BC, I don't know.
Did you just say cannon
Just some-
track?
Just
In
some,
general.
no, I mean, if you're KSB,
Oh yeah. Cannon tracks are very much a play if you're KSB.
yeah, or just the long tracks in general.
GV2, ladies and gentlemen.
I'm from a team who very famously likes to choke these. So
I mean, it's
I'm
possible.
looking forward to
It's
seeing
possible. I don't
I've
think
been
I've ever
under-
casted a top 5 on GV2 personally, but we'll see.
I mean, at the moment, we got KSB setting 10. We do need someone else to sit
Oh,
with them.
Fritz! Not the best start.
I need to go for a box.
I mean, Fib and what some sort of top spots. They are also in 9 though, so like maybe we're gonna be seeing Shock 9 coming in from whoever that is back there. Or do we see a DC there? A bit hard to tell.
I don't think so. KSB in first though, with Sneaky and Dunks coming up once again. Oh,
James
gets
is
him out
taking one
though.
out.
Here we go. Needs to be a
hanging
blue.
out.
Needs to be a
Something
blue.
needs to be done. We need Shock.
There has to be a blue. Fricks is sniped off, but there still has to be a blue. Doesn't look like it's gonna come, and KSB have secured match 2.
Yeah, even with that shot. Like, I mean, KSB shot getting Rambo out, just securing it. So, yeah, we are seeing a match 3. I was right. Jaggy was wrong. Let's go.
Hey, I didn't say it was gonna happen. I just said it was possible. You're just twisting my words. Mr. Gaslighter over here.
Hey man, I'm never wrong. I'm never, unless I am wrong, I'm never wrong.
Unless you are wrong.
Yeah, there was a DC. Merp DC'd.
Yeah.
So, very, very unfortunate for Fib. It was over by the end of lap 2 with that Merp DC. That must really hurt.
Dude, the DCs have been so rampant this series.
For sure. I mean, someone needs to work. Someone in like Retro Rewind needs to work on adding an anti-cheat. I swear, like I feel like this game would be so much better competitively if we could play on Retro Rewind. Because like I feel like they have their stuff sorted, and they have a lot of like MKWii SP stuff built into Rewind as well.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's a bit of a tricky situation if you're a competitive player, and I feel like if that did get added, I guess the migration from Retro Rewind to or CTGP to Retro Rewind would be a bit rough. But like, they have some infrastructure. They also have Dolphin support for online. It's just, I don't know. It can be a bit frustrating seeing like the state of WebFi and CTGP at time to time.
Mm-hmm. Now, going to match 3, I actually wasn't aware of this before the match. If they were like, oh, well, maybe KSB were like, oh, we might be able to play 3, but we'll let you know after match 2. There might not be a match 3, unfortunately, but we'll see. And might not be a match 3 today, I should say. But we'll take a look at that. If worst case scenario, I'll try to clear my schedule for a cast match for match 3. I don't care if I do solo. I've done solo before. I want to ride this out.
I've also done solo, so we'll...
Doing a quick poll in all caps, says Fricks.
Yeah, we'll keep everyone informed. I'm sure everyone is nail biting waiting for this to happen. But I mean, at the very least, if this match 3 doesn't happen, it does mean we can transfer you all very much to the ever so exciting CT World Cup final being casted both on the CTC channel but also on Mario Kart Central. So very excitedly, could potentially be the biggest CT cast ever. So
Potentially.
definitely,
I mean, yeah, not out of the realm
definitely
of
not something to
possibility.
be missed if that's the
I
case. And
wonder
you've
what
got
the numbers are. I wonder what the numbers are right now for CT World Cup.
we'll also be blessed with Zilla and Torp casting. So two very very strong players
Oh,
and
wait, it's not
very
going
good
on. It's
casters
gonna
as
go on
well.
in. Okay, it's 18 minutes. I thought it was going on right now, but the time changed for that match.
Yeah, I mean that's I mean it's two American teams. I mean it makes sense for them, but it's just a bit unfortunate for like us Europeans if we want to watch it. Because if I go to match 3, that's 1 a.m. for me. So and unfortunately I do have work tomorrow. I was not able to get all of Christmas off.
Yeah. Okay, so it's looking like match 3 is not gonna happen today. With Fricks asking for another day, to Friday the 2nd.
We hate to see it. I mean, provides a very large high note for us to get match 3 underway. And it also means that we don't have to choose between the two also exciting matches. So
Mm-hmm.
could end up being a good thing.
Could be. Hey, at least since it's not going to a match 3. Actually, you never know as a YouTube viewer. I was gonna say the YouTube viewers would be very pleasantly surprised. They see, oh, matches 1 and 2, Fib won match 1, probably a KSB win match 2. They'll be pleasantly surprised when they see a KSB win.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, they deserve it. It's hard to say that they don't, especially with Mr. Bowser Jr. time getting his ones. It's a bit hard to see his 118 really making the come up and sneaky as well with the 106. So very well played all around.
Yeah. Doesn't look like match 3 is gonna occur, but what a wild ride that was. That series so far has been a blessing to watch.
Yeah, no, that was very entertaining. I do kind of echo what you were saying end of match or well earlier where you thought that the second match might be a little bit of a snooze fest, but we've very much been proven wrong, and I'm
Quite the
so glad
opposite.
to
Quite
feel
the
that.
contrary.
Yeah.
It's okay, Fricks. It's okay. No need to apologize. It's okay. It wasn't just us. It was the viewer. No, just kidding. I'm not gonna be. I'm not gonna be a rude. I was gonna say it's all in good fun. It's all in good fun. I was gonna say that DKS POV was quite the treat to watch, but yeah, it's all in good fun because I know he's self-deprecating, so I like to make some humor alongside him, interact with chat too. I think we did a good job interacting with chat a little bit, getting some important key pointers from certain races that we didn't know context and whatnot.
Yeah, shout out to Pat One the GOAT for that one.
Oh, and credit Rambo. I mean, he really stepped up, being the super sub that he is. He was consistent. Like first war he played well. Second war he wasn't like super up there on Indiv chart, but
He
I
made
think
his
he was up
plays.
there. First 4 races he was up there for the most part. Just got unlucky in that second match specifically.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't count him out playing match 3. I'd feel a bit bad if ESB decided that because of that I shouldn't play, because I really don't think that's very fair.
Yeah. Well, match 3 will go on another time. I did have tentative plans for aftercast, so I'm gonna be going. I'm gonna be leaving now, but hopefully match 3 will be casted. I'll clear my schedule to do a solo cast at least. But
I
if
should
it
be around
doesn't
as
happen,
well.
if it doesn't happen,
Yeah.
then it doesn't happen. But it was great to cast with you, Callum. That was my first cast with you, I think.
Yeah, it was my first cast with you as well. Then obviously, yeah, it was fun. Hope we done well. Hope the audience enjoyed it.
Yeah. Hope you all enjoyed for sure. And it's been Jaggy.
And it has been Callum.
And of course, as per usual, we will see you guys on the flip side.
Have a good evening, everyone.